They said I didn't have what it takes.
Dark 985.
They don't know. PlayStation all day.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
PlayStation, we got AAA games.
AAA games.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
But they love to make us pay.
Yeah, yeah.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
PlayStation, we got AAA games.
AAA games.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
But they love to make us pay.
Mama.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Mama.
PlayStation, we got AAA games. PlayStation is the best place to play.
They're making me pay.
But they love to make us pay.
Mama, pay.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Mama.
PlayStation, yeah, we got that dead space.
They're making us pay.
PlayStation, $70. Oh, but it's only $62 if I got EA Play. But if I get it for $5, $62. Okay, I saved $3. PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
PlayStation, we got AAA games.
Yeah.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Mama. We gotta pay.
Oh, that's right. My Game Pass Ultimate subscription comes with EA Play.
Mama.
So I don't gotta pay that $70 anyways.
But we gotta pay.
Ain't that something?
Mama.
The amount of perks are just getting ridiculous.
Mama.
Stop denying
Papa.
it. Stop comparing services. It's not the same.
Papa,
There's
come back.
levels to this.
Papa, come back. Papa, come back. Papa got caught by a three-legged pony. Papa got caught by a three-legged pony.
PlayStation, we pay all the way.
Three-legged ponies. Three-legged ponies. Three-legged ponies. Three-legged ponies.
Go home.
You know they wanted to doubt me. They said I didn't have what it takes.
Dark 985.
They don't know. PlayStation all day.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
PlayStation, we got AAA games.
AAA games.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
But they love to make us pay.
Yeah.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
PlayStation, we got AAA games.
AAA games.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
But they love to make us pay.
Mama.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Mama.
PlayStation, we got AAA games. PlayStation is the best place to play.
They're making me pay.
But they love to make us pay.
Mama, pay.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Mama.
PlayStation, yeah, we got that dead space.
They're making us pay.
PlayStation, $70. Oh, but it's only $62 if I got EA Play. But if I get it for $5, $62. Okay, I saved $3. PlayStation is the best place to play.
Best place to play.
PlayStation, we got AAA games.
Yeah.
PlayStation is the best place to play.
Mama. We gotta pay.
Oh, that's right. My Game Pass Ultimate subscription comes with EA Play.
Mama.
So I don't gotta pay that $70 anyways.
But we gotta pay.
Ain't that something?
Mama.
The amount of perks are just getting ridiculous.
Mama.
Stop denying
Papa.
it. Stop comparing services. It's not the same.
Papa,
There's
come back.
levels to this.
Papa, come back. Papa, come back. Papa got caught by a three-legged pony. Papa got caught by a three-legged pony.
PlayStation, we pay all the way.
Three-legged ponies. Three-legged ponies. Three-legged ponies. Three-legged ponies.
Go home.
You know they wanted to doubt me. They said I didn't have what it takes.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gents? You guys know what's up. It's the What a Word podcast, number 64. Of course, we have, what's his name again? Something Doc Rabbit 800. Wait, what? Hold on, Doc, what is it again? Doc.
You know what my damn name is. Doc, 30 frames per second.
Damn, 30 frames per second. No wonder you're lagging behind. Hey. But real quick. Shout out to everyone in here. We got the notification warriors. We got Jason, Six Slayer, Harold, Ronan.
What up? Yes, sir.
We got Juju. We got Sev.
Right.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys know what's up. What a Word podcast. Drop that like button. If you hate it, dislike. It is what it is. But all right, let's get to it, dog. Let's get to it. You know what we want to talk about. We know what's up.
You want to get to it already?
We're gonna get to this shit. You already know.
Which one? I don't know. There's a lot of juicy topics. I saw lot of juicy.
We're gonna talk about this ROG Ally. If you guys didn't see, Doc went ahead and bought himself the ROG Ally. He did an unboxing video. I mean, it wasn't really him. It was the son, but he did an unboxing video. You know what I'm saying?
A professional unboxing video.
Very professional. Very. So we're going to get into it. So this is how we're going to do it, guys. Before we do that, let me read the comments real quick because we're going to go ham. We're going to go ham into this because I got a lot more time with it. I wasn't able to keep it for a day, but I got more time with it. And Doc just got it. So we're going to be able to talk about it, give impressions, etc. But let me see. So everyone's saying what's up. Ronan benching in some videos.
Very nice.
I'm not gonna get a hit single. Harold said Doc is alley-ooping on these gaming streets.
I'm being what?
Ally-ooping. You get it? Ally, ROG, Ally.
Oh, Harold, bless your soul.
Let's see. Sev said about time for Doc to get a real gaming PC and get off that laptop. Harold said we early in this bitch. Roland wants me to get a hit single. True said he got the ROG Ally 2. Harold said, I'm low-key shocked Doc pulled the trigger. Doc only bought a ROG Ally for Game Pass on the go.
True Facts!
Said, I'm waiting for
Who said that?
Sev.
Wait, who said that?
Sev.
Genius. See, Sev sometimes be saying some smart stuff. Sometimes he be making me mad, but sometimes he be saying some smart stuff. That's right.
Nice. We got Maker of Chaos. He said, is ROG Ally the Xbox handheld? I mean, they shouted it out, but
we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Yeah, it's from Asus, though. Sixer said, play anywhere makes it so I can continue when I get home on the Xbox or PC. And then Sev, Jason said handheld gaming PC. Sev said, no, the ROG isn't the Xbox handheld. It's made by Asus. Sev said, Doc, is not hard to make you mad. As simple as get a PC. Sixer said he loves his.
Who said that, Sev?
Yeah, Sev did.
That does make me mad every time they say that.
All right, get a PC.
Fucking damn, get a goddamn PC. That pisses me off so bad.
All right, let's talk about it, okay?
Let's do it.
So I did my video. So I'm going to let you go ahead and give your initial impressions, Doc, on this ROG Ally.
All right. So, first of all, why did I get this?
Why?
Okay?
I was actually very surprised. Why did you get it?
I wasn't planning on getting this at all either. However, when you showed it, right, I was like, huh. That's crazy that warrior went ahead and pre-ordered it, because I would have never taken that dude as somebody that would pre-order something like that. And then you mentioned that, no, you guys were just at Best Buy, and it was there, and it was on the shelf. So there's something, first of all, to be said about just the availability of something, right? Because if the Steam Deck would have been on store shelves somewhere, maybe I would have purchased that already by now. Who knows, right? Instead of having to pre-order it and put in my credit card and all that sort of stuff. Because you see, once you go to a store and you have the box in your hand, just, it's a little bit different, and you see it on display. And just like you, I got to play Forza Horizon 4 on it, and yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it was really impressive. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, okay, right. So it was there, it was available. Okay, I went ahead and looked at the specs of this thing. So in the video, I said it wrong. I said that I got the Z1. I didn't. I got the Z1 Extreme. So it's the more expensive one.
Oh, so you got the more expensive one.
Yes, I got the more expensive one. Okay, so it's got 519 gigabytes of whatever. It's got the better GPU. It's got 8 cores with 16 threads instead of 4 cores, 12 threads like the other one has. So it's just overall a better machine, right?
Right.
And it's more powerful than a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One. It's actually which is gonna, I know it's gonna sound crazy when I say this, but spec wise is actually on par, a little bit less powerful than a PS5 and a Series X.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
yeah. And then obviously it runs Windows, which means I'm gonna be able to use Steam, Epic, all that stuff, right?
Right.
So I saw that you said that it was there. I go and I was like, you know what? If they got it at this Best Buy, I'm gonna go ahead and just get it. I could return it for 14 days. And my biggest thing is this whole 30 frames per second thing. I'm going to use this thing to prove a point. I'm going to use this small little device to prove a point. Now I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna download Redfall on this and see if I can run it above 30 frames. When Starfield comes out, if I still have this, I'll download Starfield. Because again, I'm gonna try this for this 14 days. I'm gonna game on it heavy and
Right.
see if I like it.
Right. You need
Right.
to check it out to the max.
Oh yeah. Right now, I'm playing Atomic Heart on my Series X, and I am already downloading Atomic Heart on this. I plan on playing Atomic Heart on this.
Nice.
So I went ahead, I bought it. It is not cheap, guys. It is not cheap. It's over $700, just
Yeah.
so you guys know. Okay, so it's this model. Okay, it's not cheap. I got it. Got in the car, as you guys saw the unboxing. It looks beautiful. It is a nice looking console. It even looks, to me, even looks better in person than it does like in videos and everything. It looks sleek. It looks futuristic. It looks really nice. Okay. When you hold it, though, and again, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm being honest with you. When you hold it, I don't know what it is, ISO, but it's not really comfortable. Especially not after holding the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck, to me, when I went over there and I visited you, I felt like the Steam Deck was a lot more comfortable. The sticks feel a little bit weird. The buttons feel nice and big and everything. That's fine. And then the freaking D-pad feels horrible.
Mhm.
Okay. So those were the things that initially, as soon as I grabbed it, I was like, oh, I don't like the way this feels. And then the back buttons, oh my god, I wish I could remove these back buttons because they feel intrusive. Okay,
Mhm.
now I'm sure with time I'll get used to all of this, but I'm just telling you initial impression when I held the device in my hand for the first time. Okay, then I turned on the device, and when I turned it on, the setup took a little while, but once it was set up and I saw the Windows operating system or whatever, I mean, I didn't mind it. I thought that was actually pretty cool that it is legitimately a PC. I got to log into my Microsoft Windows on this, my Microsoft Office on this. It looks like I could check emails on this. If I wanted to buy a small external Bluetooth external keyboard and mouse, I could and connect. Like, it's literally a mini PC. And I thought that was really, really cool.
Mhm.
Now, I'm on my way to the gym, so I'm literally using my phone's hotspot to set all this stuff up. Okay, so as I'm using my phone's hotspot to set all this stuff up, I'm using the phone's internet, whatever. I went ahead and I tried to download a game, but it was gonna take forever. So I decided, like, okay, I can't do that. So if I'm gonna play something, I'm not gonna be able to play right now. So I gave it to Juju, and Juju went straight to Xbox because the Xbox app is already pre-installed on it. We logged into my Xbox account, and he started playing xCloud via the hotspot. So if there's any cowboys in the chat wondering if you could use this remotely with a hotspot, yes, it is legitimately a PC. So you just connect a hotspot.
You need a video, Doc. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
I got to make a video about it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and connected my hotspot to it, and yeah, he was playing on the xCloud. And in the gym where we were working out, it wasn't really that The hotspot wasn't really that great, but he was still playing one of the games. So Juju got to play with it the most. But what I saw right there at that moment was one thing: the different options of playing the game. If you have the option of downloading a game, especially when you're at home, you probably will download it versus playing it on the cloud. But even so, if you're playing on the Xbox, there might be a time where, for whatever reason, maybe you don't want to download the game, you just want to try it out. Having the option to just jump into the game and play it on the cloud is nice, right? But in this scenario, having this handheld, and even though I had hotspot, but I didn't have enough speeds to download a full game, it was enough to be able to play games on the cloud. That was another huge advantage, ISO, that I never thought about. So you're not just stuck to what you have downloaded. You know what I mean? You're not just stuck to what you have saved on the console or what you have saved on the device. You can also play stuff on the cloud. Now Juju went ahead and played, and we actually got Juju on the podcast. So I'm just gonna let him talk real quick, and Juju, just real quick, like maybe 2 minutes, talk about what you felt like when you were playing with it. Go ahead. Can you guys hear him?
I don't hear him.
Oh, they can't hear you, Juju. Let me see. Oh, because
So-
you left. You can't leave Discord, Juju. You gotta stay on Discord. Where's your Discord?
Oh no, he's on Discord. I see his name.
I don't think he's got a mic set up.
Oh well, while
Let
you
me
do,
set this up. What? Yeah, you go
yeah,
ahead.
you do that. I'm gonna read chat real quick. Let me go up. I know there's a good bit. Let me see. Where do we stop? Oh, so we got Porter Rock 77. He said he got it. No, a little bit more. Hey, I need to know if 30 FPS is next gen. No, it's not next gen. We got
Who
Harold.
said that?
Porter Rock, your brother.
What's up, Puerto Rock? What's up, big bro? He already know. He's just trying to trigger me.
Yeah,
He know
yeah,
that's
he
not
already
me.
know. Yeah. But I don't know. The Ally doesn't seem reliable to me, but hey, maybe the Ally is the answer. Seth said your brother's here. He has questions. Porter Rock said he got it because it will run Starfield at 60. It's not gonna run Starfield at 60. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't think it will. I
You
prefer the
don't, you
Star.
don't,
Nah.
you don't think it's gonna run Starfield at 60?
Nope.
What if it does?
I don't think it is. It might run it at 60 if you use xCloud, but not natively.
No, I don't think it will either.
Let me see. Sorry. Let's see. Steph said I pre-ordered the Starfield Constellation Collector's Edition by Game on PC, so I have to worry about that. True said I'm playing Starfield on the Ally. Harold said felt converting the Xbox into PC, dude. Steph said my RTX 4090 will run Starfield just fine. He was saying you got the higher end model. You will not get 60 on Starfield on the ROG Ally, so Sev agrees with me. Ronan said Doc will keep it after 14 days. We convert Doc over. Doc join us. Sev said money that could have gotten you into a better PC. Excuse me. Let me see. Harold said, let's pray Starfield will be blowing up PCs because Bethesda is going on strike again. True said, I know it's not cheap, but Doc complaining about $70. Sev said, I doubt Starfield will be the next Crisis. Winstar said, I like the look of it. It does look good. Sixer said, the grips of the Steam Deck are better, but the ROG Ally makes it so the buttons and sticks are easier to reach. The deck back buttons are unusable, but the Allies are barely usable. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure if I don't know. It feels like, why would the Steam Deck?
Experience.
Oh, there's
with,
Juju.
raw thing was like because I don't like how the buttons are layered out.
Oh, you didn't like the layout?
Yeah.
What about the sticks? Did you like the sticks?
Yeah. But it took some time for the movement to register, which I did not like. And the back buttons I don't like either.
Hey, that means a lot. When Juju's complaining about the cloud input, that's a lot. That means it's a lot because he barely complains about that. He plays everything on cloud. Like I had to force him to download freaking Assassin's Creed Origin on the Xbox. So there you go. But it was I don't know, man. I'm just excited to download a game and actually try it out that way. Like I downloaded No Man's Sky because I heard that's Starfield. And now I'm downloading like I said, Atomic Heart, and I'm gonna give that a try.
Nice.
So we'll see. But what do you think about it? And then we could go through it.
Okay, let me finish up with chat and then we'll get through that. Let's see. We got Purple Haze in the building.
What up, Purple?
Let's see. Doc gets different options. Oh, we got Rune. What's going on, Rune? The good Ragnarocker. We got the Salt Mines. Juju's probably one of the best gamers here. This is facts. Someone get Juju a high chair. We can't hear him. Give Juju a mic. Juju let everybody know xCloud is amazing. Sixers agreeing that 30 is a stretch. Yeah, I think. And the only reason why I believe that, and we'll talk about the games a little bit more, is but because of games I've already tried that has not performed the way I thought it would. And typically these games are actually optimized too. So I don't even know how Starfield's going to be on release. Seb said another thing about all these people talking smack about Starfield being 30 FPS. Get their gamer tags. We know better not catch you playing it either.
Who said that?
Sev.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Rune just said, oh, where did it go? Why did it go down? Starfield will be locked at 30 FPS on PC to fulfill Todd Howard's creative vision.
Again, hold on. Juju wants to tell you something.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
go ahead. Yo, what's up?
He said, what's up?
You were right. The stand is bad.
I know, right? The stand is terrible.
Hey, the chat, if y'all don't know what he's talking about, ISO got excited yesterday when he unboxed one and he saw the stand. He was like, damn, it comes with a stand. That's what's up. And he pulls out the stand and it's literally a cardboard little stand. And yeah,
thin cardboard. Not even like freaking. Not even like.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean, it'll hold it up, but yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it won't last long either. Like one little mistake, boom, broken. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the real list. What's going on? Got to boot up that PC. Most are still at 1080p. PC isn't power limited. Also, most PC gamers may include play at 1440p. Seb said Bloodborne is still one of the best games I ever played. It's still an all-time favorite. It ran at 30 FPS. It could be better at 60, but still a great game regardless. Really said that stand is an A crate like PS5. Sixer said it's cheap. Styrofoam for recycled. Useful until you get a proper stand. Yeah, and for everybody to talk about Smack, I would defend Bloodborne until my dying breath bring it. Can't knock it. I thought it was funny as fuck. But what was your question, Doc? Sorry.
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna ask you. What did you feel a bit like comfort wise?
So comfort wise, it definitely didn't feel as comfortable as the Steam Deck. Even if it was lighter, I think the ergonomics was just a little bit different, and they definitely went with a smaller device, which is why I think it feels kind of off. Even though the Steam Deck is heavier, it does feel more comfortable to hold. So I don't think it's a big deal. It's minor, and I think the lightness of it does help, even though it may be a slightly awkward to hold. You know what I mean? Like just ever so slightly off. It's not a big deal. You can get used to it. I just think it does feel different. You know, it doesn't feel like a controller. It doesn't feel like the Steam Deck. It is kind of like its own thing.
That's a good analogy, guys. Yes, it does feel different. It doesn't feel like a Switch. It doesn't feel like it does feel different. Same thing like ISO said. I think after a while I'll probably get used to it because I've never held anything like this. But yeah, it definitely feels different. Somebody in the chat asked if this is the Xbox handheld. This is the only thing I'm gonna say. Okay, I went ahead and I grabbed the Xbox controller, and I don't know if you have an Xbox controller near you or not, but the button layout are exactly the same. Okay, that's number one. And then here's the thing that makes me feel like this was definitely made with Xbox in mind. Number one, it runs Windows, right? Microsoft.
Right.
But the little start button is the same 3 lines. Okay, and the left button, which is usually the select button, is the exact same as it is on the Xbox controller, which is the 2 windows that are like overlapping each other.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it is exactly. Yeah, it is exactly the same. So when I look at this, right, and I'm familiar with the Xbox controller, like yes, this reminds me a lot of the Xbox controller. The only thing that's missing is an Xbox button, which it doesn't have an Xbox button. It has other buttons. It has the buttons for its own little operating system, which is called Crate, and then you have the button for command. What's it called? For what the hell is that thing called? The armor crate, is that what it's called?
Yeah, armor crate.
Yeah. For armor crate, and then the command center button, so you could adjust like the how much wattage is going to it and all that other stuff. So
right.
So yeah, but no, it freaking And when you use the Armor Crate app, it's just one button that you tap that takes you to it. I definitely like that because there you can have your Steam, you can have your game libraries, you can have all that stuff already there. So as we're talking, I'm gonna try to see if I can set up my Steam account, my Epic account. The dude at Best Buy that was like selling it to me, even though I already wanted to buy it, he was like, "Yeah, it just makes so much sense because you really don't even have to buy games." And I'm like, "What is he talking about?" He's like, "Well, it comes with 3 months of Xbox Game Pass, which those games you're gonna be able to download." So again, it's not like getting the cloud, the little G Cloud thing or whatever, that where you're streaming it. Like you're gonna be able to play the games downloaded to the device or whatever. And then he also said, and then you have stores like Epic that'll give you 2 or 3 games for free each month. And I forgot about that. That's true. That's true. And there's a lot of free to play games as well. And then the cheapness of being able to buy games on Steam, like we see games on sale and stuff like that. So overall, man, like it might be expensive at first, but this might make sense. And you can also connect this to a TV.
Yes.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'm
So
excited,
sorry,
like I said, to try it out.
I stepped away for a moment because my dog was being nuts. But so we talked about the actual device, right? Kind of like what we thought of the buttons and stuff like that. I know for me, the only things I didn't like was the analog sticks and the back buttons. That was pretty much it. Everything else to me felt fine. You said you didn't like a lot of the stuff, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't like a lot of this stuff. I didn't. Again, the when you're holding it in your hand, it doesn't feel comfortable to me. And which was crazy is the Steam Deck feels bigger than this, but the way it was made felt a little bit more comfortable.
Right.
I think it'll take me a little bit getting used to or whatever.
Right.
The sticks feel a little bit too loose. I was even telling my son about possibly I might buy like those control freaks rings. You know what I'm talking about? They're rings that you put around your control sticks, which gives it more tension.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'll feel more like a Xbox controller. I mean, they're not expensive, so I might think about doing that. Uh, the R the RGB lights, to me, those things are like, gimmick or
Yeah.
whatever, but I went ahead and
My boy
I
turned
made it
it
work
off.
for my event. He did? Nah, I
Yeah,
made him
he turned it
green.
off.
I made it Xbox green,
Of course.
So of course, exactly. So I made him Xbox green. So I had to do it. Had to do it. Let me see. But besides that, no, everything. The look of the device looks clean. The screen looks amazing,
Yeah,
man.
the screen is dope. The screen is very dope. Very big difference from the Steam Deck.
Yeah, and I see what you were saying about the mouse. Like, yeah, the mouse is smooth, like smooth. I don't know how many hertz I have it on now, but it's definitely at least 60 right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's smooth.
It's like
And
butter.
yeah, and I know some people out there they didn't like the fact that it's like Windows. I'm comfortable with Windows, so I'm looking at this right now and I'm like, yeah, I like it. Like it sucks that I have to use a touchpad to like type and stuff. I mean, you could use the stick, but it just takes so long. But besides that, like, nah, man, I like that it's Windows. I'm excited to
Okay.
download some games. But you
So
actually got to play games downloaded, right?
yes. So we'll get
Okay,
into
talk to me about that.
wait, you want to talk about the games? You want to talk about actually using the device with Windows?
Keep going. Keep
Okay.
going. Keep going.
We'll do Windows. All right. So what was your opinion on having to use device basically Windows? Like
Like on having to use Windows?
yeah, I mean like how was using the device in general? After you set it up, you got to navigate through everything. How was that portion of the Ally?
Okay, so it took forever to set up. Because again, it literally is like setting up a PC. And if you've ever set up a PC before, ask you a whole bunch of other
No, but
stuff and all this
this
other
took
things,
longer
okay?
than that.
Well, yeah, it did feel a
Yeah.
little bit longer. And then like I was telling ISO, as soon as it was done, there was like a crazy amount of updates. Like everything needed an update, which I get it. This is brand new. It just came. I think it came out the 13th. So I get
It
it.
was very recent. Like very, very recent.
So I get it. So it's got a lot of updates, and I'm not mad at that. If you got updates to make this thing better, by all means, keep dropping updates. But once it was set up, like no, to me it just feels like a regular PC. So it doesn't bother me at all. The Game Pass app works exactly like the Game Pass app on my PC. Like I said, I'm about to download Steam right now and log into Steam and Epic. I'm about to get all the game launchers that I have, and I'm gonna see how it works.
Yeah, but I gotta say the
Why you
biggest
had a
thing.
different experience?
Yeah, so because you're using a handheld device, right? You would think that it would have been more intuitive or easier to use it like that. But with this, you had to get used to like, no, you need to use the touchscreen for the most part. Sometimes you can use just the normal D-pad or analog sticks, but you have to use the touchscreen. You have to swipe up to like open up the menu, like for Windows 11 and all that. It's something to keep in mind using this device, because it's not really a typical handheld device where you can just use the analog sticks or everything to typically navigate through things. You know what I mean? So that was something to get used to.
Correct.
It was weird. It was weird.
It's weird because it has controllers attached to it.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, let me use the controllers, but then you're like, okay, why isn't it doing what I want it to do? You know, even though you can simply use it to select the option. So like, I'll use this. Remember when I was setting up the Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Yeah, and you had to set up the Wi-Fi too. You would think that you can use the D-pad and analog sticks. You just go down and click confirm, and then you're good. No, you can't do that. So you can use it to scroll, but that's it. You have to press it and then click connect, and then it'll do everything. So it's like one of those weird things. Like, okay, I have to get used to. It's not like this. You have to use the touchscreen. But
yes, you do.
But it throws you off.
Which then creates fingerprints on your screen, which kind of sucks.
Yes, that does suck.
I got you. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But once you get used to it, it works. Because I was asking my friend, I was like, so how is it after using it for a day? You know, navigating through everything. Like, how does it feel? And he's like, you do get used to it. It does feel a little off at first, but once you kind of figure it out, like, you're good to go.
Yeah, it's a PC first, guys.
Yeah, this one is definitely
it's more. And it feels like that. It's a tablet first, and then a gaming device second. And it's crazy because like when you're setting up, it even asks you like, what are you gonna use this device for? Business, gaming, entertainment, productivity, school, and I'm like, what?
I mean, yeah, you can use. It's basically, it's again a mini PC, but this is Windows instead of the Steam Deck being Linux, which you can still install Windows on it, but out the box, very different.
Right.
So let's talk about the games.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Let's talk about the games. Okay. So the games, I'm very impressed with the games.
You're impressed?
I am impressed, yes.
Talk to me.
Okay, so one of the first
I'm about
games.
to let you play No Man's Sky because it just finished downloading.
Nice. So
Talk to me.
it is definitely stronger than the Steam Deck. There is no doubt about it. The first game I tried was the demo game at Best Buy, right? Forza Horizon 4 ran amazing. I was like, holy shit, this is dope. And the screen does look really freaking good, right? 1080p, 120 hertz, like smooth. Now, not every game is gonna work that great. So my friend was able to play Diablo, runs good. We did have to adjust some settings. We got it to work, 60 frames, all good, right? A game we actually downloaded also alongside that was Resident Evil 4, and we downloaded Valorant.
Ooh, I saw Valorant.
Yep. Yeah. So we downloaded Valorant, and Valorant ran amazingly well.
No way.
Yeah,
for real?
it ran freaking good. Like no hiccups, nothing. The only thing was we had to figure out the button layout because Valorant's not a controller type of game. You can, but it's not gonna automatically have that controller setting, right? So we had to fiddle around with it. But once we actually assigned the buttons correctly, Valorant ran good. It looked good. It played good. No hiccups, nothing. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking dope.
That is kind of dope.
Yeah. Now with Resident Evil 4, that was rough. That was very rough.
Really? Resident Evil 4 was the one that was rough.
That was rough. Yeah, you really had to like adjust settings. Because I already knew this from the get-go though. Like AAA games, regardless, especially on a handheld, is always not gonna be the greatest experience. It's not. Again, it's gonna play games better than the Steam Deck, but I would still never use this device as a AAA gaming platform. You can, but it's not gonna look the greatest. But you can, right? So it just depends. It depends. I think what else did we play? Oh, we tried xCloud.
Okay, how did
xCloud
work?
was fucking amazing. We played Halo Infinite. No latency. Game looked good. We just sucked at playing.
Wait, you played multiplayer?
Yes.
On xCloud?
Yes.
Oh, that's a no-no in the community. You're not supposed to do that.
It ran.
Exclude your team.
it ran flawlessly.
Damn.
Yeah, it
Because
ran.
again, the Wi-Fi router on this is good, and its own the Wi-Fi card on this is good. And the difference between using this and your phone is that your phone is not is using network from other for other things as well. Whereas for this, it's not. You know, that's crazy. That's good to know though.
No, it worked. Yeah, it worked. Now we sucked because we never like he's a PC gamer too, so using a controller in a game like this, we were absolutely terrible. Like it was, but it ran. It ran perfectly fine. There was no complaints. There was everything that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't say anything negative about it whatsoever.
Damn.
Yeah. What else did we try? We
You try it on battery or without battery?
so not plugged in.
Oh, okay.
We tried not plugged in and we tried plugged in. Actually, we tried both. For the xCloud one specifically, we had it plugged in. Resident Evil 4 initially we didn't, and then we plugged it in because he said when you plug it in you get more power. So
That's true.
I don't know how much it helped because it was still a little rough. There was still frame dips, even with adjusting some settings. So again, the AAA side is going to be a little bit different, right?
Now let me ask you this: did you have a FPS counter on the screen?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so that's one
Yes.
thing I'm gonna do different than you. I'm not gonna do that.
No, but regardless, it's still dipped. Like you can
I get
tell.
it. I get
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Leave it off though.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off and see if I can feel a difference or anything like that. Okay. Ooh,
Shit.
I was able to log into Steam right now.
All right,
You see,
hold on.
that's the other thing. Like, this is so crazy too, man. Because again, it's the desktop. I don't see like big picture mode or none of that. Like I'm
Yeah.
looking at the desktop. You
When,
know?
when you go into Steam, it automatically doesn't it? Doesn't Steam go into big picture mode automatically?
I'm not in big picture mode right now.
Oh, well, my friend's one did. They automatically
could-
went in big picture.
I could click on the button that says enter big picture mode, unless you already had it like that. Why do I have
No,
$5 in my account?
I actually don't know. I don't know if he selected a different option when he went in.
Oh, I need to download Gotham Knights.
Try it. See what happens. All right, let me catch up with you. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Yo, what's going on, Chill Gaming? We got Maker of Chaos probably signed up to Ubisoft Plus for Mirage. And we got Cowboy. He said, Doc, I need that video. You doing that videos in the cars, so make sure it's not in your house. Also, I want the game you play to be Destiny. I want to see you online playing with other people. Damn, he telling you what to do, Doc.
I don't play Destiny.
Harold said, oh, he's replying. Sixer said they released it on patch Tuesday for Windows as well. That was kind of bad. Oh, what are we talking about? Rune said, Cowboy making demands. Exactly. I said the same thing. Sixer said, all those could be done one time, one reboot. Then there was another update elsewhere. Cowboy said, hey, Rune, you hit me up and let me know he was making claims. So now am I? Harold said, oh, Harold's replying. That's why I like the Steam Deck touchpads as a mouse and to click around. You can change all the keys. Yeah, the Steam Deck does make it easier with the touchpads. Cowboy said, this is why.
I forgot there is Steam Deck. That does have touchpads.
Yep, it does. This is why Sony chooses to make their handheld simply a PS5 controller cut in half. You'll be used to the controller as soon as you touch it. Dorilla said, play Atomic Heart, and it was A1. It's stronger, yes, but it's not a huge bump from what I noticed. Sev said, you're still around low, medium setting on the ROG in most cases. Yeah, definitely I would say for AAA, that's going to be a common occurrence. Harold said, let me catch y'all playing Valorant on controller and a handheld. Hey, we're just testing it. The fact that it can do it. And then I've seen a video of someone actually using a controller, and he was like I think he was in gold in Valorant, which is like pretty good. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. Let me see. Rilla said, hi on Atomic Heart, 45 cap. What do you mean cap? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's capping? No one's capping for Atomic Heart. Seb said, Doc, we know why you got the ROG Ally for, though. It's for Game Pass on the go. You ain't slick. But what's wrong with that? Even if it is for it, there's nothing wrong with that. You can do what you want.
That's another plus. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
As soon as I got it and I'm able to have Game Pass on it, anybody that buys this versus a Steam Deck, if you're not a PC gamer, you already have a library of games that you can play if you have Game Pass Ultimate. Already. No, Game Pass Ultimate, you can download the games on this.
Harold said, ISO, how well did Resident Evil run on the Steam Deck? I never played on the Steam Deck. Again, I didn't test out Resident Evil. I just played it on PC. I never tried it on the Steam Deck. I think CMG played it on the Steam Deck. I don't know if he's here, but he could definitely have more input if he hops in. I wouldn't ditch my PC for a handheld. I don't think a lot of people are doing that. I think it's more like a supplement to their gaming. Or some people might. I don't know. I think of it more as a supplement, but there might be people doing that. I mean, it is
Do
what
what?
it is.
Doing what?
Ditching their PC for the handhelds.
Oh man, I mean, if you got a bad PC, I guess. But
It's
if you got a decent PC, I don't see why you would do that.
it's very situational. I mean, who the fuck knows? People do what they want. It doesn't matter. If they do, who cares? If they don't, who cares? It's as simple as that.
What I do want to see is how this works off of Wi-Fi when the game is downloaded.
Yes, try that. Yep,
You know
try
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yep.
So I want to see if I'm playing Atomic Heart on my Xbox, and then I go somewhere and I take this, and I have Atomic Heart downloaded on this, right? Now we know that cloud gaming saves, so as long as I'm on this Wi-Fi and I'm here and I'm home, it should be able to sync it. But then once I go somewhere else, will it? Like, I wonder what that looks like. Does it have to validate that I have the game? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I
That's
know
gonna be very
the way
interesting.
Steam does it is if you go offline and it saves the game and you connect back online, it'll notify you that the cloud save and your native save is out of sync.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep, and then
yeah.
it'll sync up. So that's what Steam does. I don't know what Xbox does. I have no idea. I don't know what Epic does or any other platform. So that is a good question though. I'm pretty sure they do something similar. I would think they would.
Yeah, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo even does it too.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
Maker said you can't play competitively on cloud. I mean, who said that? You can't? Can you not play competitively on cloud?
Well, you're not supposed to.
But I mean, if people do it and they're kicking ass, I mean, can you really say no?
Yeah, that's crazy that
Yeah.
you were able to do that.
No, because I feel
And
like
you actually played it.
like people say a lot of things, right? It's like how I would say, nah, you can't be good at Valorant on a controller, but then you
Yeah.
have people who are good at Valorant with
On
a
a controller.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
after that, I was like, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. You know, I'm like,
Right.
I was like, bro, you can do anything if you don't got any other choice. Nah, you got people fucking playing on controllers, kicking like PC players' ass, vice versa. Like, bro, I don't know about that. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. Will you be at a slight disadvantage? Maybe, but I don't know. If people can do it, people gonna do it. You know. Let's see. Seb said I'm not changing my PC for a handheld. The handheld is a companion device for my PC, not the main platform. So pretty much he agrees. It's like a supplement. It goes into big picture at launch. Well, Doc's one didn't, so I don't know what he did.
Mine didn't. I'm going in. Look, I went to Steam Deck again. It's not on big picture mode.
No, I believe you. I believe you 100%. That's why I was surprised because I know my friends one did. Sixer said Chiaki works good for PS Remote Play. The official app doesn't work with the raw controls. Harold says you got to put big picture mode as default for that.
That makes more sense.
Let's see. Real said 45 FPS. Oh, the cap is 45 FPS. Okay. Winstar said GeForce Now will be fire and ally. Ooh, you should try that, Doc.
GeForce Now?
Yeah. You have it. You do have it, right? Or no?
I don't. I gotta remember when my thing expires.
Oh, okay. So you might not have it. Okay, if you still have it, you should try it. If not, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
know if I
see.
still-
Seb said Resident Evil 4 on Steam Deck, you will get 40 FPS max. It looked okay, and capping it at 30 would probably be the most consistent experience. Harold said Game Pass on PC has cloud saves. Excuse me. Gorilla said you have to give permissions for offline in Game Pass. Only 3 offline PCs allowed. Seb said too much input latency on cloud to be competitive.
Oh, really?
I'm just saying there is no latency in Halo, so I don't know. Again, if I experience no latency playing Team Slayer, you guys can say
That's
this.
insane. That's crazy.
You can say this all you want, but I literally did it. You know, that's why I don't know why you guys say
Right,
you
your
can't.
experience is gonna matter the most.
Yeah, like I literally did it, and I'm used to playing natively all the time, and I was like, this feels
Matter of
fucking
fact,
good.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh, you should try. Maybe you might have the same or different experience because it's the same
and
concept.
I have good internet here.
Yep.
The only problem is cloud gaming has never been great for not cloud gaming. XCloud has never been great for me here.
I know you've always said that Stadia has been better as far as the whole cloud thing.
It has.
Harold said ISO about to be playing ranked on the toilet. Nah, I'm good. It ain't that serious. I mean, I'll try it. Give you my experience, you know.
I'm logging
see
into
what happens.
XCloud right now. Again, the screen looks beautiful. The only problem is that now it's full of fingerprints. You know why?
Oh yeah, because you have to touch the screen.
I use a freaking yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe ISO because he says Stadia don't work for him because he tried it twice. Yeah, and you can shut the fuck up and just believe it.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Let's see. And that's pretty much it for chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already pixelated.
Okay, so we talked about the gaming experience, right? We talked about the way the device feels, right? We talked about
Yeah.
the what else was there? The OS. We talked about the OS. What else is there to talk
Yeah.
about?
You spoke about the downloaded games, right?
Yep. Yeah, as far as how they
Okay.
ran, that's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for you, Doc, by the way, obviously the Wi-Fi card sucks, 100%. If
For
you
what?
get for the Ally, like if you use Wi-Fi, it's gonna be slow,
Okay.
right? It's gonna be slower, because you have good internet, and I know you do. So I recommend for you, if you're at home, get a dock, a USB-C dock. And if you can, like, I don't know where your router is positioned, but you can just plug
Yeah.
it in, and then it'll use that, your Ethernet cable.
Really?
Yeah. So if you get a docking station that plugs in via USB-C, and you can plug an Ethernet cable in, you can get better download speeds because you're using a docking station. You're not using the Wi-Fi card anymore.
All right. I'm
I
about to
did that.
play. About to play rank. You did it?
Yeah, because so my work laptop has a docking station, and it uses USB-C. So I actually plugged it into the ROG Ally because my Ethernet is plugged into there, and I went from like 12 megabytes to like 60 to 70.
Damn.
Hey, I appreciate you subscribing. The one, oh wait, where'd it go? It showed it and it disappeared. What the hell? Oh, the one World War II thing. Appreciate the subscribe. Thank you.
All right. I'm about to play Halo Infinite multiplayer ranked mode. I'm playing over cloud too.
Try it. Let me know. Let me know your experience because obviously you use cloud way more than I do. Let me see.
Ooh,
So
I
Harold,
got Slayer too, which I like.
all right.
Slayer.
So play and let me know in a second.
Okay.
Harold wants to talk about the longevity
Of what?
of what?
Of a device like this?
Yeah. So I think one of the questions is maybe our opinion on maybe the support, the support for it, right? And then he's asking about the battery life. So I know for Doc, he said already any AAA game is like 2 hours. And I'm not even surprised. We already knew beforehand that the battery life was going to be similar to the Steam Deck. I mean, again, this is a portable device. You're potentially playing games at like high settings, right? Indies and double A's, right? AAA games, probably low to medium settings, but you're still playing these games, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. You can adjust the wattage, you can adjust the settings in game, adjust the resolution in game, and then kind of figure out the whole how long you want the device to last. But the battery life sucks.
Yeah, I think the battery life does suck. I have it plugged in right now.
And I can't blame it. Again, it's a portable device. I don't, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is,
Okay, so right now it is extremely pixelated.
Really?
Yeah, right now for me it is extreme. And again, I'm playing Halo Infinite multiplayer, and I have my phone's connected to my Wi-Fi. I have a few devices connected to my Wi-Fi, but sometimes xCloud takes a while for it to catch up.
No, mine.
Especially for me.
No, so I was on Wi-Fi and it wasn't pixelated at all.
Crazy is it's like it's if it's responsive, but again, it's just pixelated.
Yeah, mine was good. Like there was literally zero issues.
Let me see. Sometimes it helps if you back out and then go back in.
Let me see. A Sixer said, but most docks don't seem to allow for a 30-watt turbo mode except the official one. Oh, I was just using it for the download speed, 6-layer. I didn't check the whole like the 30-watt because as soon as the downloads were done, we just unplugged it. So I was mainly using the dock just to download games faster. Let's see.
Just so what?
I was using the docking station to just download games faster because Sixer was saying that he doesn't know if the other docks other than the official one works for the 30-watt turbo mode because when you plug it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when I plugged it into my Steam Deck charger, we got the 25-watt. Okay, I don't know what the wattage typically is. I'm not too familiar with it, but it went up to that. So it didn't go up to 30, but it was at 25. Let's see. Seth said Asus is known to abandon things that don't go well for them, so that's one of concern for here. But so this is my question to Doc and to everyone else, and I'll let you answer it a little bit, Doc. Do you think the ROG Ally is doing well? You know, I feel like a lot of people are buying it. I'm seeing a good amount of stuff about it. So I feel like people are very much open to trying this device, you know. So I feel like it's doing good. And
So
the fact that it's in
s-
store is even better.
right, right. And more people are going. Um, the more people that try it because it's in store, the more it's gonna get out there and everything like that. So I don't know. I am gonna say though it is kind of a niche market because of how expensive it is.
Yeah.
Again, you're looking at if you get this one, the one that I got, it's a $700 freaking console for all intents and purposes, or $700 PC, whatever. Um, but it could be the this is better than getting a all cloud device
Yeah,
because you
like the
have the
Logitech.
option. Yeah, because you have the option to download the game as well. You know what I mean? And again, this is a PC. You know how people say, your phone's a PC and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you could put your phone into desktop mode if you connect it to a dock. Like I know they could do that with the Samsung phones. I don't know if you could do that with the iPhones. But this is legit a PC.
Yeah.
No
No,
ifs,
that one
ands, no buts
definitely,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does
So
everything. I think my
okay,
friend listens to
it's looking
Spotify
better
on
now.
the
I want,
device and plays games.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna connect my email to it and everything, and who knows? And maybe I might look for maybe a little small portable a keyboard and mouse, and who knows? Maybe I'll do some production with it or whatever.
Mhm.
So I went ahead and I exited xCloud and came back in, and now it's working way better.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play real quick, and
Okay,
and then
so
I'll let you guys know.
yeah, keep playing and I'm read chat. So that's a concern here. Steph said Razer's same way too. Basically, yeah. No, I'm definitely concerned about too. I hope they continue supporting this and they don't just drop it or release the next slightly better thing. You know what I mean? Like the Asus ROG Ally 2 and just be like, fuck it. You know, I hope they don't do that. Cowboy said, yeah, I want Doc to play Halo Infinite on it via his hotspot, mobile hotspot, and let me know if it's smooth or not. Sixer said there's a lot of talk about that, and the official Asus dock isn't the best. Doesn't even have Ethernet, I think. Really? That sucks. Harold asked, does it have sleep mode feature that the game resumes after turning it back on? I don't know. That's something Doc would have to test out. I never got to test that. Rilla said it won't hit 30 watts with any other charger. Yeah, I didn't expect it to. I actually didn't. Sixer said once the early reports came out about updates improving, the outlook became good. Nice. Yeah, I heard the release updates did significantly improve it. Harold said, how much memory is it? 1 terabyte. If y'all mentioned, it's 512 gigabytes, Harold. And then you can put an SD card just like the Steam Deck.
I don't know why this cloud gaming right now looks better than cloud gaming on my phone. Like the graphics.
Oh yeah, no, my friend said the same thing. He's like, because he tried it on his phone. He said it looks dookie, but he said it looks great on the Ally.
Wait, does PC cloud gaming look different?
I
That's
don't
not
know.
a thing, right?
I don't. Well, think about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me find out xCloud was meant for PC. Oh yeah, I'm playing. Oh yeah, I'm playing.
So is it good?
It's good.
Like solid.
It's hold on now. Oh my god. I can't believe this shit.
It looks good, right? Like it looks crispy.
Motherfucker stole my kill. Yo, this is wild right now. Again, I got really good internet.
Right. Yeah,
Clear.
internet's always going to be a key factor with cloud gaming. Sixer said you can also Xbox party chat on it, or Discord, or Skype, or whatever you want to communicate with. Dorilla said, yeah, I mean it's again, dog. We mentioned it's like a PC. Yeah. Rilla said they said 3-year support. That's long for PC. Oh, 3-year. Okay, that's good. That's really good then. I didn't know if they said that or not. So, if that is true, that's awesome. 3-year support, that's good. I feel like that is reasonable for having the device and then releasing a new one after 3 years. I think that's pretty reasonable. Considering it's handheld, it is going to get dated. I think 3 years is good. What do you think, Doc?
3 years?
Yeah.
No, well, here's the thing, right? This will have 3 years support to be able to play maybe the newer games or whatever.
Right.
But because again it's a PC, same thing with the Steam Deck, you're still gonna be able to play that old library for a while.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
you'll be
mean?
solid.
And that's where you win with something like this. Like maybe in 3 years this will be obsolete or whatever for all
For
the newer games that
AAA,
are coming
yeah.
out. Exactly. But you're still gonna be good with everything else, emulation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like to kind of keep up with the AAA games. You know what I mean? The newer games. But yeah, for sure. I think no matter what,
right.
indies for sure you should be
So I
solid.
got a verdict for this
Okay. For what though?
for multiplayer on this. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I would not play Halo Infinite multiplayer on this on a regular basis.
Right, but
I
that's
would only
because you
play it
have
like
that
in emergency.
you have other things though. That's the thing. Like think about this,
Yes.
Doc. You know how you have kids who play Fortnite on their phones
Oh yes,
and
you're
they're
right.
freaking cracked out of like holy shit, right? Saying if you don't,
Yes.
that's the thing. When people like you guys need to understand, if you don't got any other choice,
You're gonna figure it out.
you gonna figure it out.
That's
But
true.
if you have other options, like how Doc has the Xbox Series X, his laptop, other stuff, obviously, even though it works on the ROG Ally and he's happy about it, he's gonna prefer to play this someplace else regardless. But we're just talking about, hey, if you didn't have a choice, is this a viable option? Yeah, I think it's very much a viable option. If you had no other choice, I think you'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
like simple as that.
Now the key is if I download Halo Infinite and now I'm playing, you know what I mean? Like that's where this thing shines. So yeah, I could play it like this, but it shines.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how it would be for when you do download Halo 2. Like, I wonder how it'll look and everything. Sixer says he's tweaking. That's how you know it's good. Oh, Dark, or is that Juju?
I'm here.
Okay, it was Juju then. Oh,
Juju
Mr.
hopped
Overworld.
up.
What's going on, Mr. Overworld? He said, yes, Cowboy hotspots work on the ROG Ally, Steam Deck, Cloud, etc. Just saying. Harold said, for that price. So for the price point, and I think what's being offered, 1080p, 120 hertz. The battery life sucks, yes, but it also sucks on the Steam Deck. For 760, it is a lot, but I think it's a good price because it's 1080p. The screen looks good. You get 512 gigabytes. It's a Windows PC, you know. I think it does provide a lot. You can do emulation on it. I don't see why it wouldn't. You know, I think my friend mentioned he saw
You could
people.
definitely do emulation.
Yeah, I think he said he already saw people doing that. I think for what you want, it's worth it. But obviously, if you want the best PC experience, an actual tower PC would be better, or even a laptop at that point. It would be better, right? Let's be real. But I think for what it can deliver, it's not a bad choice. It just depends on you. It really does. It just does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rune said, yeah, Harold, at that price, console is way better. Yeah, I think it does, depending on what you're trying to do. You know, for sure. For sure. Harold
Yeah.
asks, so this is Harold's question. So is this better than a Steam Deck? So as someone,
He's asking me. I mean, you
well,
can answer that
yeah,
better.
I
of
can
course.
answer that because you don't have a Steam Deck, so you can't really make that determination, right? So for me, my honest opinion, is it better than the Steam Deck? I think that as far as power, yes, but everything else, no. I think everything else is better with the Steam Deck as far as how the actual OS is, the fact you have Linux, you can already install Windows, so the fact that this has Windows is irrelevant, you know. The support for the Steam Deck, I think it'll be significantly better. This is still new, so obviously things can change, right? But this is my initial thoughts on it. And
Yeah.
I think the buttons feel better. I know for a fact that Steam makes it easy for you to change out everything for it, such as like the analog sticks, things like that. I don't know if the ROG Ally does it. Do you know, Doc?
Let you change out what?
Like if you can change the analog sticks and all that pretty easily or no?
I'm not too sure,
Someone
man.
in chat, maybe Sev, I know, because I know Sev is pretty knowledgeable about this kind of stuff too, I think.
I'm about to play Atomic Heart, and I just went to the quality settings, and you know how it automatically picks like what you should run it at.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's got it as custom, and most of the stuff is medium. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know how it runs. Now this game is downloaded, and I mean Atomic Heart. It's a nice looking game, you know.
Hmm.
So we'll see. And there's no FPS cap on it right now, so I'm
Right.
playing it with no FPS cap. But again, I don't have my FPS thing on. It's still downloading some shaders to
Okay,
optimize the performance, but so far just looking at the title screen and everything, like yeah, it looks phenomenal. The colors look good, everything looks good. So
nice.
we shall see.
So yeah, I think the Steam Deck does do a lot of things better other than the power narrative of it. Yeah, that's my opinion so far. So far. So let me see. Logitech G Cloud is better than both. Oh my God, Rune, I'm about to time you out, bruh.
Who said
I'm
that?
about to time you out, Rune. You need to stop that. You're a Ragnarocker. You're not this. This ain't you. Go get a Snickers, bro. I don't know.
Oh
This
my
ain't you.
God.
So Harold asked, so Ally is only worth it if you want handheld Game Pass? Um,
Handheld Game Pass?
no,
What you talking
no, I don't think. So I think if you were to choose between the Ally and the Steam Deck, and you don't have either, I don't
Oh
think
my God, this shit look nice.
you good.
Oh my God. How is that possible?
What? Well, so what's up? Explain.
Oh my God. No, I'm playing Atomic Heart right now. And I don't know how many frames I'm playing at. I don't have none of that counter on, but it is running smooth. It looks no lie, it might I don't even want to say it.
What?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm
Say
not
it.
gonna say
No,
it.
say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't hide shit. Say it.
Bro, it might look better than the Xbox.
Oh hell no! You capping hard now.
Might
All right, all right.
look better. Maybe not run better,
Okay.
but look better.
Nah, nah,
No,
nah,
bro,
nah,
I'm not
nah.
gonna
Okay.
lie, bro. It's PC
Doc's a
graphics, bro.
fucking Doc over here.
It's
PC
PC
Master
graphics,
Race.
dog.
He's like, nah,
PC.
fuck them consoles. I ain't no peasant no more. This is what Doc sounds like right now. This is what Doc sounds like. Doc, stop it. Oh
Guys,
my
so I'm not
god.
lying to you right now. With the shaders and all that shit are not even fully downloaded, this shit still looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't doubt that it looks good, but
This
just the
shit
fact that you
looks
said it looks better than the Series
phenomenal.
X is that's a hard reach. That's a very hard reach.
Oh my God, this looks really good.
All right, let me see. We got Mr. Urberworld, almost his birthday. We got in 7 days. Sixer said the one thing the G Cloud has is better ergonomics. It feels better in both the Ally or deck. See, I haven't. They have the
Oh, the
Logitech G
G-Cloud
Cloud,
does?
yeah, but it doesn't. They have it where you can't even move it or hold it. So it's not
Got it.
like the Ally where you can actually
I found
grab
the
it.
problem. I found the problem.
What's the problem?
So when I play first-person shooters, I play in what's called claw.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have like.
Okay, so because I'm playing claw, all right, with the way my finger rests on it, the tip of my middle finger is on top of one of the vents, and that
Oh.
motherfucker is hot as hell right now. That shit is burning.
Like man,
Jesus Christ. Listen, I just put it up to my face and I feel it.
I mean, that's perfect for winter.
Oh,
You got like your own little portable heater, you know.
I also don't know if I like that it's white.
What do you mean? I think you
Because
said
it looks nice, but white gets dirty.
we'll put a skin on it.
I am gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put something on it.
All right, let me see. Let me catch up with chat.
Oh yeah, this shit looks good. ISO, this shit look good.
I'm a cloud ninja now. ISO Urban converted me. Oh my god, Rune, stop it. You're a Ragnarocker. Knock it off. Stop it. Rune said Doc reaction making me want to get an ally now. Harold said Doc
Look-
glazing the ally way too much. I know, right?
You what?
the crow. What's going on, man? The screen is smaller, obviously. Let me see.
The screen is smaller, obviously.
Yes. Unless I was messing with you. Battery life sucks on gaming laptops too. Get a power bank. Yeah, no, that's a fact. Yeah, that's why the whole power thing, right? I am like, it's expected. I don't expect the battery life to be so great. You know what I mean? Like I really don't. ISO know his physical PC can't compete with cloud computers. Join us, only $15 per month. I'm good, dude. I appreciate it though. I'm good. I like having a
Wait, what?
physical
What he
PC.
said?
He said ISO know his physical PC can't compete with cloud computers.
Who said this?
Mr. Overworld.
That boy tripping.
I'm good, dude. I appreciate it though, but I ain't converting at least of right now. You know, things may change in the future, but hey, I don't know. That's the future. They say it's silent. Is the Ally fan loud?
Let me hear it. I'm gonna hear.
See, when I wasn't paying attention to the fan, to be completely honest. So Doc can let you know right now.
Okay, I can say right now. So right now, just so you guys know, I don't have it plugged in. and I'm playing in turbo mode, which is like the worst battery life one.
Oh yeah, it's
right?
terrible.
Yeah. It's but I don't hear anything right now.
Oh nice.
I know it's going though, because I could feel it.
But you don't
Hold on,
hear
let me
it.
get it close. Hold on. Can you guys hear that?
No,
You can't hear that?
no.
It's very, very faint, and I can only hear it when I bring it up to my face. So if I'm holding it at a normal distance, right? It's no, I can't hear it.
Yo, what's going on, fish lips? Oh, dude, Six Layer, you are absolutely right. We didn't even
What
mention
do you
this.
say?
The speakers are fucking amazing.
The speakers?
They're loud as fuck, and they
Let me
sound
see.
good. Like, my friend was playing, and I was like, bro, can you turn it down? Why you got the volume so high? Bro, it's only like 20 out of like 50. I was like, no, 20. What is it? I don't know. It was like on the lower end. I don't remember how they do the numbers. I don't know if it's at 100 or 50. But I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, this shit hella loud. Jeez. Let's see. Mr. World said he's older than Cowboy. God damn.
Who's
Hey.
older than Cowboy?
Hey, GG, Mr. World.
Oh my god, this is fire, bro.
Let's see. Sixer said the fan noise at its worst is covered by the game. Yeah, I haven't really heard the fan noise. I don't know. Chill Gaming said the Ally is dope. Yeah, it is pretty dope.
Yeah, this is fire, bro.
Any over 50 out of 100 is too loud for that's how good it is. Oh, okay, so it is out of 100. Yeah, no, it is. The speakers on this thing is ridiculously loud, and it sounds good. It's not just loud; it does sound good. Now, I'm not.
Oh
What
my
did they
god,
call
yeah,
it?
this shit is fire! This shit is fire!
What did they call it? Like an audio file? Like when you're super big into like sound and stuff?
Yeah.
So I'm not like that. I don't know if Doc is either. So
I'm not really like that.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
I'm
I got good headphones, and I have a lot of headphones, but I'm not
Right.
like that.
But I'm not really like too particular about it. Winstar said, "Don't make me run to Best Buy." Shit, man. I mean,
That's
again,
you should have been gone.
y- ag-
You should have
See-
been gone now.
see if
You should have
someone.
been gone to Best Buy.
So if someone were to ask me, like dead ass, right? Let's go into this conversation, okay? If they
No,
were
this,
to-
no, this shit is different, bro. Oh my god, this shit is different.
Like if someone were to ask me, they're like, "Hey, look, I don't have the Steam Deck, I don't have the Ally." They'll be like, "Which one should I get? I can afford either or." Right? I'll be like, "Oof." That's hard, man. That's hard because I have the Steam Deck, but the Ally is dope. But I'm not gonna buy an Ally. I already have the Steam Deck, and
You said if you could afford both, which one would you recommend?
I said that's a hard one. It's oof. Like I don't know.
Oh,
Because it's difficult, right? Because the Steam Deck does have great things going for it, but the Ally still has great things going for it, right? So it's kind of like, well, what is your priority? You know, like, do you want to prioritize like the best looking games that you can play? Period. Then the Ally. But if
if you're going longevity,
Steam Deck,
again, of course,
yeah,
because Valve has a whole gaming store for it.
right,
Like that's a little bit different. But if you're going to for just like overall, because this can do everything the Steam Deck can do.
it can, yes, it can, except for Linux.
It can do it, except for Linux. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can install Linux, so I don't know.
But
yet.
like, but I don't know. You tell me you got a Steam Deck. Can you download like the Epic Store on it?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about? Okay, so you could download other launchers.
Yeah, you can. Yep.
Okay, so that's good too.
So it's hard. So like I would say like the main thing, like if you like want to really prioritize like the quality and graphics, yeah, get the fucking Ally. But I'm like, and support wise though, especially third party support and all this other stuff, the Steam Deck got it easy. Like emulation is super easy on the Steam Deck. Freaking
Right.
third party stuff, like literally I have mine customized like in the OS and everything, like more themed out to how I like things, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And again, that's not fair to say that Ally can't do it because it's so new. It's so new. You know what I mean? Like you,
But yeah.
yeah, like you, I don't know how much people are gonna support this. So, I'm sure people will because it is a dope handheld. So I'm sure more things will pop up that people are like, hey, you could do this and that, make it look better, make it look that. You know what I mean? But
Right.
yeah, it just depends. It depends. I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I would tell someone like if you don't care about the graphics portion, I'll be like both will be awesome. I was like, honestly, I think you'd be happy with either or.
This looks amazing.
but it just depends. It's hard to say. I would do, if it was me, I would do extensive research of the Ally versus Steam Deck. If I didn't have either or right now, I would do extensive research. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? So I would just maybe I just be like, you know what, dude, you just do all the research. I'm gonna just tell you right now, the Steam Deck is dope. Like
I'm gonna tell you where this makes it a real easy sell for someone like me.
okay. Send
If
it.
you are already an xCloud Ultimate subscriber, this makes tremendous sense. On the Steam Deck, you can get Xbox on it, but you gotta like side load it or some shit
Yeah,
like
you
that,
gotta
right?
work for a little bit more. Yeah, you gotta do a little
Right.
bit more. Yeah.
Right. On this, it's already here. You can download it, play xCloud, whatever you want to do. And yeah, it was real easy, real simple. Like it just works. I got it unplugged right now. I'm gonna see how long this lasts. I'm just gonna try to play, see how long it lasts. But
All right.
so this looks good, man. Right?
Shit.
I'm not playing on the cloud right now. I'm actually playing like, so.
All right, let's see. So I run Discord for in the background while playing Diablo 4 on the Ally, and it still runs smooth. RuneStar said, Winstar, you already got the Steam Deck. Chill Gaming said, Doc, is it really that great? I don't know. Now it sounds like we capping, but now I might grab it. No, we're not capping. Doc is keeping it real.
Nah, I don't got a cap jersey.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing, right? This is again, you guys gotta keep this on to perspective. If you already game on PC, you have a certain level of expectation,
Right.
right? If you don't really play on PC like that, yeah, this thing is. I'm telling you, when I'm telling you this looks good, this looks good.
Right.
I'm
No,
not
it
saying
does.
no,
It
it looks
does look good,
okay.
though.
I'm telling you, it
No,
looks
it does. No,
great.
I
Yeah,
agree with you. It does look really freaking good. It does.
yeah.
I'm agreeing with you 100%.
And again, I'm playing Atomic Heart right now, so and that game looks good anyways. But yeah, yeah, I can't believe it.
See, the realist said I have both. Ally is better. It looks the same. What do you mean it looks the same? If you're saying the games look the same from the Steam Deck to the Ally, that's not true. That is definitely not true. And I saw both. And I have the Steam Deck. It's
There
not
you
the
go.
same.
He's got both.
Yeah,
He got both.
it's not, if that's what you're referencing. As far as it looks the same, I'm not sure. Device-wise, they definitely don't look the same. The deck is more console-esque in its use, but the Ally trade-off for not being as much as its flexibility. Winstar said, I just love tech. Chill Gaming said, you can mod it out. The realist said, it's exhaust. Sixer said, other launchers are generally hacks on the deck. You got to follow a how-to and such. Yeah, it does. I think it's more so because of the Linux. I think that's the biggest reason why. Emulation is equal on both. I think the cool thing, though, about the emulation portion is they do make it really, really easy once you get to set it up on the Steam Deck. Where, like, you know how it uses SteamOS? Like, it's facilitated with it. So you don't have to do anything different. You know what I mean? That's why it's super dope. Remember how I showed you when you came and I showed you freaking God of War and everything? Too? Yeah, it was super. Yep. You see how simple it was for me to exit, go to the next game? Yeah, like stuff like that. D-Brand said no Ally skins. Oh, that sucks. Damn. They said GG.
No Ally skin? Why?
Yeah, I guess you're fucked, dog. I think you have to wait till either Asus releases it or I don't know, third party.
They ain't trying to get sued yet?
Probably not. I mean, aren't they like really like I don't give a fuck kind of thing?
Who, Asus?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a problem with Asus, but some people were saying that they abandoned this shit too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I kind of learned my lesson when people said that about Stadia. I was like, no, they don't. They won't abandon it. This makes so much sense. And Google was like, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Google
see.
left me like, you know what I mean?
Harold said, I'm sure you can put a live wallpaper on it, on the Ally like your normal desktop. Yo, what's going on, Pickle? Did Doc buy an Ally? Yes, he did. Let's see. Rune said, if you're purely an xCloud gamer, the G Cloud is better. 10 hours of battery life. You know, we're just gonna ignore Rune for a little bit.
No, yeah, he's wilding right now.
I know he wilding now. I was like, Rune, what's dude? Someone holding him up, bro. Someone holding him up right now. Let's see. Maker says Steam Deck gets a solid 6 hours with cloud. Harold said it's better. It better look good. It's more pricey than your Series X. Oh, it is pricier than your Series X. That's facts.
It is pricier than my Series X.
The fucking Ally.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah, 100%. What's going on, Mahad? Is Starfield confirmed 30 FPS for next-gen consoles? Yes, it is confirmed 30 FPS. The Crow said 120 hertz. Oh, that's not bad. For the 30 FPS? Nah, JP. Ally better. Starfield is locked at 30. Yep. Mahat says sheesh. Crow said, I don't know about PC if so fans will unlock the frame rate. Rilla said, not buying Starfield when it's in Game Pass. Yeah, there's no point. If you have Game Pass, try it on Game Pass. Why would you buy it? I mean, you can buy whatever you want, but I would try it on Game Pass first. Starfield going to big game.
Why would anybody do that?
I don't know. Well, no, you know what? No, I don't blame them because I bought, even though it was on Game Pass, I bought freaking Atomic Heart. So you know what? Do what you want to do.
Wait, you did buy Atomic Heart?
Yeah, but it was out early too, so it was another added incentive.
Oh, I didn't know you bought Atomic
Yeah,
Heart.
no, I told you that. I was playing it, and you're like, oh, how are you playing? And I was like, oh, it's because I bought it. Oh, no, maybe it was for Playstale. But I'm pretty sure I bought Atomic Heart too, regardless. Let's see. Y'all don't mess with the G Cloud. I'm just gonna ignore you, Rune. You can bootleg other launchers. I don't go handheld at home. Chill Gaming said I'm playing Starfield day one on PC. Purple Haze.
Well, hold on. I got a comment to say to that, right? So now, I don't handheld at home, right?
Oh, okay.
So typically, right, my kids are with me right now. So this is the setup right now in the house. Okay, the PlayStation is set up to the monitor because my son plays Apex Legends all the time, right? So he likes a quick response time and everything, right? The Xbox is set up to the 4K TV. Okay, Juju plays on the Xbox all the time, right? So I was left if I wanted to play something, I had to play on my Switch, which I didn't mind. I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now, and that game is phenomenal. Okay, right now though, as we speak, okay, Juju is on Xbox playing No Man's Sky via the cloud. Because remember, he don't care. He wants to play a game, he just plays it, right? So he uses the cloud, right? I am playing Atomic Heart under the same Xbox account, okay, on the ROG Ally right now, chilling right next to them, downloaded to the ROG Ally playing Atomic Heart. So yeah, normally I would want to play on the TV, whatever. Well, but when I tell you that this experience right now is more than acceptable, like legit more than acceptable, I'm not capping at all. I'm letting you know right now. I am extremely impressed right now with what I'm seeing, with how it's playing, the responsiveness, everything, you know? So yeah, normally I would agree. Yeah, you're probably not gonna do handheld at home, but in a situation like this, heck yeah, I'm gonna do handheld at home. Why the hell not?
Right. Let me see.
What's the thing you always say, ISO, is options.
Yeah, it's just options. Because I still use a Steam Deck at home every now and then, but again, I use it for indies and like smaller games, so it works a lot better. I don't play AAA games on the Steam Deck. Can the Ally connect to the TV? I believe it can. I connected it to my monitor, but that's because it was USB-C. So I think if you have...
Oh, what did you use to connect it?
Just USB-C.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you know that external monitor that I have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I literally grabbed it. I grabbed the USB-C cable, and I just plugged it in, and it went on a monitor.
No shit.
Yeah, like
it just worked. No questions.
Simple as that. Yeah, like no hassle, nothing. Now, I never used it for a TV, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it can. I don't see why it wouldn't if it can connect to.
No, it can. It can. They already have videos and stuff for people doing it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, easy did then. Let me see. With cloud gaming, you have to make sure you don't have data caps, or cloud gaming uses a lot of data. That is true. Harold said about to buy the Project Q because of options. Project Q? What the fuck is a Project Q?
What is a Project Q? What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, what's a Project Q? The Q light? Oh, is that what you're talking about? The Q light? Oh my god. You know what? We ignore Harold for a little bit too, if that's the case. Allied to Xbox. Mugiwara said Doc has become a convenient gamer. This is facts. This is facts. You know, the famous words of Purple. It doesn't matter how you game. Where you game. As long as we're gaming.
Doesn't matter if the game has a game that eats the game.
Yep, because the game is the game regardless of the game.
And then there's the games.
And then there are more games. And then some games you might find very inconvenient. We don't touch those games.
Right.
Don't
touch any inconvenience of the games.
Yep, it has to be convenient.
Games that are inconvenience are gonna inconvenience you and
So-
then there's no games.
Yep. So
Oh my
find the
God, this
convenient
is-
ones. It has never been called Q-Lite. Oh, really? Then what the fuck? Where did we get Q-Lite from?
It is called Q-Lite. What are you talking about?
I don't remember. As I'm like, am I crazy?
It is definitely called Q-Lite.
Shit. Okay. So I think we talked enough about the Ally. To be fair.
Okay.
So
What do you want to do now? You want to talk about the showcase?
I mean, we can go into that real quick because I feel like the Starfield one is gonna take a lot, and we are on a time limit
It's not gonna take a lot
for the showcase.
for either one because you and I both make sense.
Okay, all right, you go ahead. Xbox showcase, send it.
Xbox showcase. The showcase was good.
Agreed.
Overall the showcase was good. Now for the things that I wanted, I didn't get, but we already knew I was gonna get what I wanted, right? The only thing that was bad about the showcase was probably the Starfield thing at the end. The way they weren't transparent with telling us during the actual showcase that that it was going to be running at 30 frames. So they knew there was a problem by not telling us right then and there. But overall, I saw games that I'm excited for. I saw games that I know I'm going to play. I saw games that I'm gonna look forward to, different types of games. And yeah, there's nothing that I saw that I was like, oh no, that's extremely horrible. Except for one game, actually, I lied. I didn't like the that they showed that the City Sky game.
Oh,
But
I think I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. So for the most part, I enjoyed the Xbox showcase. This showcase definitely had games that piqued my interest way more. And I thought it looked good. The only one that I was like, really, was when they showed the, what was it, like Clockwork, and it was like,
you didn't like?
No, it was
Oh.
no, I didn't like the fact they said in due time. I was like, bro, what the fuck is in due time supposed to mean?
Right.
Yeah, that was stupid. I was like, bro, this shit. I was like, dude, really? Are you serious? But yeah, that was like the biggest negative for me from that one.
These motherfuckers is wild.
Yeah, I was like, this is dumb as shit. Harold asks, Doc and ISO, what's your most anticipated game of the show?
My most anticipated game of the show.
Yes.
I mean, it's gonna be Hellblade.
Ooh. I have to
gonna be Hellblade.
choose. I have to choose Fable.
Really?
Yes. So the reason why I choose Fable was because it's been such a long time since Fable 2, right? I think that was the last one. Whatever the most recent one was. That, I played Hellblade recently, so the gap isn't as large, right? So I'm more excited to be able to play a, newer Fable game because I haven't played Fable for so long. So it's something I'm kind of like, okay, like I want to see what this does, right? Hellblade 2 is going to be something I'm anticipating too, but I did play Hellblade a little bit more recently. So I'm not as hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. I mean, Hellblade is not Hellblade. I played Fable 1, right, on the Xbox Series X, and I liked the game, but it didn't leave me feeling like I gotta play Fable 2.
Oh, really?
Like it was a good game, but it didn't have me like, oh, I gotta play Fable 2. It's
Well,
not like
I think
like when I
there's a
beat
reason
Mass
why.
Effect. Why is that? Tell me.
So I think the reason why too is I feel like you can tell me if I'm wrong, is Fable is really old. So when you're
Oh,
used
that's
to
fair.
when you're used to certain games at this point, you've already experienced better games and better, story, better graphics, better, handling and all that shit, right? So when you're
I
playing
see what you're
Fable,
saying, yeah.
you're like you're just playing an older game and you're kind of dealing with it and you're playing it, but then obviously at the end you're like, I was right, but it's like, yeah, you're playing an old game. It's hard for you to really, really be hooked into it because when it first came out, I'm sure hella people were like, yo, this game is fire, and then that's
Really
why
appreciate what it did.
yeah. So I think to keep in consideration, I think that doesn't help your case either.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yep. Oh, we got OJ90. It was good, dude. The showcase was mid trash besides Starfield, Fable, and Hellblade too. I don't think it was trash.
I don't think it was trash. So
Yeah.
and then I think everyone got something that they probably like. So for me, the Persona games don't mean nothing to me, but I know people were loving that, right?
Persona 3 Reloaded.
Yeah, in Persona 5, all that stuff, right? For me, it was oh shit, hold on. Something big is happening in the game right now. Oh my god, I so you gotta see this shit. This shit is ridiculous.
Shit.
This shit looks so good. Oh my god. But damn, now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, everyone saw something, like I think there was something in there for everyone. So for me, the games that I really enjoyed were 33 Immortal. That looked fire to me.
Yeah, that was actually pretty
I
cool.
know
That was
it
pretty
sounds
cool.
crazy, but yeah, 33 Immortal looked fire to me. The tower game, I can't remember what the hell the name of the tower game was. That looked dope to me too. The tower game looked dope. What else? What other game? The game by Capcom. That looked like a dope game, which is like a ninja a slasher
I think
type
you're
of
a
game.
samurai, but it's like really the art style looks really good. That game
Yes.
piqued my interest a lot actually.
Yeah, that game looked good. Another game that looked good was the I think it's called Tower Defense or something, or Tower something. It's another co-op game. That to me looked good. Fable looked good. Hellblade, I didn't see enough of Hellblade, but I trust that Hellblade is gonna be good. So there was a lot of good stuff. The Persona games didn't do it for me. A flight simulator looked amazing, which I'll probably play for like a day, maybe, and that's it. Like just to look at the graphics, but that's about it. Then my son is yelling DLC. The whole show's DLC.
He's
You know,
just mad.
he a pony hater, you know.
Yeah, he's like, "Where's my Apex? There's new Apex content."
Yeah. That boy, you know, he was about to what how much was the Spider-Man pre-order bundle? Alex? Well, how much was the Spider-Man pre-order bundle that you wanted to buy? Yeah, the collector's edition.
You don't play Spider-Man.
Oh, $230, right? I was
Did he
like,
beat the
man,
first
for
one?
that. Yeah, he did. But I was like,
Did he
for
beat the
that,
second one?
and Miles Morales, yeah.
Did he beat
But
the
I was
second
like, the second Spider-Man?
one?
That's
Oh,
when
yeah,
that's coming
Miles,
out.
yeah, Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I told him, I was like, for $200, you should just buy the DualSense Edge controller, because that he'll get more use out of that than anything, because he actually plays competitive
yeah.
shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I tried to tell him, and then when I told him that, he was that now all of a sudden he's not a pony no more. Now he's like, damn, he's kind of right. You know, like yeah, I know I'm right.
Exactly.
Right.
He got out ponied by a non-pony.
He got out ponied by a non-pony. That's
Yep,
hilarious.
That's crazy. All right, let's move on to this. Starfield confirmed 30 FPS. Before we get into it, give me 1 second. Let me read the chat. Propo said previous Little Nightmares 3. Harold said it was called Path of the Goddess. Baker said Fable looks great and so does South of Midnight. And Harold said low key the show had what the fuck? A lot of DLC.
Who said that?
Harold.
I mean, I guess if Harold want to be a hater like that.
Damn. Okay, so let's talk about it. Starfield confirmed 30 FPS. Now, let me ask you a simple question, Doc. Are you surprised?
Actually, yeah.
You are?
I am. I thought so I'm surprised that they actually didn't try their hardest to not make this a thing. Like that's the only thing you had to do. Imagine what what would have the conversation have been if Starfield was coming out and had a performance mode? You tell me what would the conversation have been?
People would have been happy.
It would have been Microsoft killed it.
Oh, right.
No questions asked. Microsoft just killed it. You know what I mean? Because nobody can really. You got to be a real big hater to complain about that showcase.
Yeah, I didn't really see a lot bad about it.
Right. You got to be a real big hater to complain about that showcase. But to complain about the flagship game, and again, that's the problem that I had. It's like, yo, this is the flagship game. So this game running at freaking 30 frames when it's the flagship game, right? And now it's the second studio that can't get games to run at 60 frames on this box. And now I don't know if you saw it. There's this thing going around of people showing an interview where they're talking about like frames, like Xbox. Xbox
Yeah.
is talking about frames and frames and frames and frames and frames, and it's like, dog, that sounds crazy.
No, but didn't they
making
do
them
that
look
with
crazy.
Redfall already?
Say again?
Didn't they already do all that with Redfall? They already called them
Yeah,
out
but
on it.
but this one was worse.
Well, so let me ask you this, okay? So
Well, Redfall's pretty bad because Redfall had it on the box.
yeah. So here's the thing. They said 30 FPS. I'm not surprised, right? I'm like, oh, well, that sucks for console gamers, right? It is what it is. If I play it on PC, I don't gotta worry about it, right?
Yeah.
So this is my thought on the whole 30 FPS. Does it suck? 100% it sucks. Now, the only reason Starfield gets ever so slight, like, consideration, is
what you're about to say. Hey, guys, you guys got to clip this. This is big. This is coming from a PC gamer now. Go ahead, I'm listening.
The only consideration why I can see why they went this route, but do I believe it? I still think they could have done better. Is kind of like the passion that's going into the game. They're kind of doing a lot. And I feel like Sev is about to say some shit. I feel like it is doing like a shit ton of stuff, right?
Bro, they're doing it. That game is so ambitious. It's ridiculous.
So I mean, look, if the game comes out and it's like the amount of shit you can do is like ridiculous, and like they really like actually give like the players who are really looking forward to this what everyone wants, like these 1,000 worlds are not just dead worlds, like it's like, you know what I mean, like it's a fucking great game. At that point, you're not gonna care that it's 30 FPS. It might be a complaint, like, damn, this would be better if it was 60, but then you're gonna go about your day. But that's if they deliver everything or almost everything that they're mentioning about this fucking game and what it's supposed to be. But it is very ambitious. It is ambitious as fuck. Right? What do you guys think? No, yes, like they're saying there's a lot.
No, you're absolutely correct. The scope of the game looks and sounds ridiculous. Like, holy cow! Like, you can customize your outpost however you want. You can customize your like you can literally make a game just out of your ship. You know what I mean? It's like I was telling when I was doing the live reaction, it seems like a game that you're not supposed to play with the full intent of finishing it. Like you're just playing it. You know what I mean? You're just playing it. And if you finish it, you finish it. You know, but you're playing it. You're like everything, every single experience, freaking, matters or whatever. So I do like that, right? And what they showed looked amazing.
It looked beautiful. It looked good.
Right?
I was like, oh shit, okay. It definitely looked better than the first trailer they showed.
But ISO, was that running on PC or was that running on console?
Who knows? Did they confirm it? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
That's a problem. I mean, what was it running on?
I don't know. So that's the thing, though, Doc. Right? So let me ask you. So if they deliver on what they promised to bring, will you will you really harp on 30 FPS or will you accept it? For this game specifically, because there are other games like Redfall where it's 30 FPS and it's like, bro, you got no damn excuse. Like, there's no fucking way, right?
No. So I have to. I've already conceded that even if it's not, even if I don't want to accept it, it's. I already know it doesn't matter. It's gonna happen,
right?
And what everyone has been saying, whether I want to believe it or not, is true. If you do want to prioritize frames
alongside fidelity,
you just have to get a PC,
which is facts.
That's it. There is no ifs, ands about it. I just don't like how they pretend like they didn't sell us a dream. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I said in the video, like, yo, we got, but I mean, it happens. But we got. Now it's on us to
switch to
look
PC.
At.
Oh.
Yeah. It's either switch to PC if that's really what you want, or accept what's happening.
Right. But so So see, this is tough, right? Because
Does anybody know what No Man's Sky is about?
yeah, you just fucking harvest shit.
You're just playing it right now. He's like flying everywhere and everything. He's like,
Well,
he just got into a ship.
that game had a very very bad release because they had some promises and they did not fulfill them. Let me catch up
Oh
with
yeah.
chat real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Catch up with chat. Then I want to bring
Yeah.
something up. I want the chat. I want to ask the chat something.
Okay. Let me see. Doc knew this was coming. He was coping hard. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, sorry, I missed that one. From a technical standpoint, I don't know how Starfield can run on a Series S at all, even at 30 FPS. Sixer said the console is that Microsoft killed it. Purple said, wait, what about the shadow drop? Maker says Starfield looks a lot better than I thought it would. Harold said Starfield is the end all be all, so it has to be perfect. Sev said Starfield is the only game I can truly say in terms of scope and ambitions that I would allow anyone to call next gen. To me, excuse me, I had to cough. Chill Gaming said they're doing a lot and I love it. I think 30 FPS is okay for that type of game, but 60 would be a lot better. Why I'm going to PC day one. See, and I'm actually surprised that he agrees with that concept too. So I think right now it seems like this is the only game that people are like, okay, I can see why you're doing 30. And
It
even
gets a
though
pass.
and it gets they might not be happy with it, but they can see it. They can see it, right? Because
But
again,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
let me catch up with chat. I was just a quick comment. Hold on, we're almost done. I need to
Oh,
truly
shit.
play it because I have seen some comparisons with No Man's Sky. Man, it looks hella similar at times. But you know what, Harold? Hella games look similar, and if another game does it better, then why not?
Facts.
Then why
Facts.
not?
Facts. If another game does it better, facts.
You know what I mean? Like hey, it is what it is. Chill Gaming said, look at what you could do with your ships. Sev says Starfield, they didn't even cover faction either. They didn't cover side quests and the interactions that would be the result of them. Even in a long showcase we saw, they weren't able to show it at all. OJ90 said, where's the next gen stuff at? Xbox needs to deliver now, man. I'm tired of waiting with Xbox, to be honest. He also said it's been 3 years in the generation and Xbox hasn't dropped anything truly next gen. To be honest, hey, Starfield, it might be it, but who knows? Sev said No Man's Sky is about exploration. Chill Gaming said No Man's Sky is like Starfield, but Starfield really did it a lot better. Sev said all these people complaining have no technical knowledge either, so I wouldn't listen to them. And we have the legend 350. He said, "What's up, chat?" Oh, that was
Warrior?
Sev. That was Sev.
Sev said that?
Yeah. Chill Gaming said the scope of Starfield is huge and it does take a lot, so we got to really consider it. Rune said, hell no, 30 FPS isn't okay for this game. This game ain't doing nothing special. That's cap. Throw the creation engine in the trash. This motherfucker.
He said what?
Rune, why are you trolling, man? Rune is just trolling everybody. I know it. No, you know, it's okay. We'll move on. Says that cool, Rune. I better not catch you playing it. Rune said, what you mean? I have a PC. Sev said, I did talk. Do you have a problem?
Yeah, Sev. I'm actually a developer, so I need you to watch your mouth when you talk about me not knowing what I'm talking about, okay?
Jason said, what if they mod 60 FPS for console? I mean, fuck, if they can mod it, fuck yeah. But I know PC, it just depends on how much it can, but I'm pretty sure 60 FPS will be pretty easy on PC, as long as you have the stuff to support it.
The hardware?
Yeah. I think I'll be fine, because I have pretty good hardware, so I'm not worried about me. Can't speak for others, though, you know, but I'm not worried about myself.
Bro, so the battery life on this thing, is atrocious.
Oh, yeah, we knew that, though. We knew that, 100%.
So when I started playing, I don't know if you guys know exactly when I started playing it, and I told it I disconnected it. I was at 100%. Okay, I'm at 29% right now battery life. But I did have it in the highest performance in turbo mode and everything, and
right.
But it ran amazing. I don't know. Atomic Heart looked beautiful too. Ran amazing. Like I am blown away. I am blown away. Go ahead, put it to charge. So
Harold said, the problem is if No Man's Sky can run at 60 and have the same stuff as Starfield, that's a yikes. I think from what I can see, Starfield is doing a lot more than No Man's Sky. I think the only comparison you can make is the exploration, the concept with the planets, and the ships. But I don't think there's really a lot of actual firearms in No Man's Sky, right? You only attack with shift, I think.
No, I think you could shoot in No Man's Sky.
But it's not that deep though. It doesn't have like a multitude of different firearms and customize. You know what I mean? Like, I think you know what? People are comparing it to No Man's Sky, and it is what it is.
But what you said is the truth.
Oh, what,
Something could be something could be compared to whatever you want to compare it to. If it's done better, who cares?
right. Let's see. The Crow said, time and time again, modders expose these devs. Well, see, I actually don't really agree with that. I appreciate modders for everything they do, but they're modding the game that's already built from what they did. So I can't really see that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's like, think about it like this, like, you know, the devs already made the game itself. The modders are just working on top of what they've done. So I can't say the whole exposed thing, because it's not really up to the devs to do certain things if they're not allowed to do it either. You know what I mean? Like, if their priority is something else, it's not the devs' fault because they want them to do this instead of that. So again, I appreciate modders for everything they do, but I wouldn't to expose is I don't know. I don't think that's the correct word to use. But hey, I could be wrong. That's just my take on it.
Exposed.
Let's see. Chill Gaming said 1440p Ultra 90 to 120 FPS. Hopefully, man. I mean, I wouldn't say that yet. The game's not out yet. The game's not out yet.
Right, because what if the game's not optimized?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So it's like,
right?
I don't know. You know, I want it. As long as it runs at 60, I'll be happy because that's the bare minimum. But I do want it to run well. Chill Gaming also said, remember they mentioned they don't want pop-ins and pop-outs. Sev said, also a lot of people keep saying drop the resolution, but it's just not that simple. When a performance mode comes in, it's not just res, but upscaling and other features are turned off and tweaked. Maker said Starfield is definitely a lot more than what No Man's Sky is doing. Harold says Starfield was made from the ground up at 30 FPS, so if they really wanted to make it 60, they could, but it's not a priority for them. Seb said No Man's Sky is full, randomly generated with no handcrafted content, has no skills or RPG elements, much different art style. That's just disingenuous thing to say. Joe Gaming said it'll probably be locked at 60 FPS on PC. I mean, I just want 60. Honestly, for PC, I just want to play at 60. I'm cool. Be at 60 minimum, we cool. I ain't tripping too much, right? Now, I'm going to be disappointed because it doesn't run better, but I'm still going to play it as long as everything else is good. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I feel this thing should have came with, ISO?
The what?
You know what this thing should have came with?
Let me think. An actual stand?
Okay, that's one thing.
Okay, let me think of something else. Power bank.
No.
Okay, hold on, let me think. Not a monitor. That's asking way too much. A docking station.
No. Well, yeah, docking station would have been nice, but no.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what you're saying. Let me see.
I mean, I can just tell you.
No, let me guess one more time. Damn it, that's not how this works, Doc. Jeez.
Okay, all right.
I unboxed it too. Okay, let me think.
Okay, all right.
Let me think. I don't know. Go ahead.
A stylus.
You know what? Why don't you go buy one? They're like super cheap on Amazon.
You think any stylus will work on this?
Yeah, it's just a touchscreen. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah, well, unless you're trying to get
no, but if it had like a little holder like inside the body where you just pop out a stylus, so then you don't have to touch the screen with your freaking finger.
Yeah, no, I get that completely. No, that would actually be pretty cool because some of the stylus they're just a rubber tip. So unless you're trying to get the Bluetooth ones, that's a different story because now you have to actually connect it to the device for it to work.
Actually, I do have a Bluetooth stylus for my Surface Pro. I wonder if it'll work on it.
You can try. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with how those connect and if it's compatible with other devices.
That'd be crazy.
So other than that, so it does seem like as far as chat goes, right? It seems like people do agree with the fact that because of the scope and the ambition of the game, as long as everything is done the way it's supposed to be done, 30 FPS is understandable. Console-wise.
Look, man. You know what, Chad? I give up. I give up. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Okay, we'll
I
talk
give
on
up.
we'll talk on the side to help you get hooked up for a good PC.
Because at this point, it's like, damn, you can't ask for shit, man. Yeah. Just talk to me on the side so I get a good PC because they wildin', man.
No,
I can't make videos about nothing.
there's nothing wrong with you asking for it. I don't think there's
Oh,
anything wrong with that.
do you know who Frogboy X1 Gaming got his son a ROG ally too?
Oh, really?
He just posted a video an hour ago. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Let's see. Rune says Starfield and Redfall were running 60 FPS on the PS5. That's why Phil told him to cancel the PS5 versions. Oh my god. Maker of Chaos laughed. Sev said also many of the people complaining about Starfield are going to play it. Don't whine and gripe about things and still support it because that means it's okay. That's not how you make a point. Crow said the 4K 60 is advertised on the box. Sony and Microsoft should get sued. I think it says up to. I think on the PlayStation box it says up to. So it's like that's where they get you. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, they fucking said this and that, but it says up to. And you're like, oh, that doesn't mean, you know, like 8K is more like 8K movies. There's fucking little bullshit workarounds that they got.
Right.
Let's see. Dock Consoles has always been a take what you get, plug and play, mass market budget gaming experience. Why do people suddenly expect them to change now? So, okay, I think the thing with the change, right? And I cannot blame any of the console warriors for this whatsoever. The fact that they introduced 60 FPS games and 60 FPS options, fuck them over. That's the problem. They introduced it and now it has been an expectation. Not only to me, but to a bunch of other people. And I don't blame them at all. I do not blame them at all.
I mean, it becomes very, very difficult to go back after you've experienced something, and then it makes it really hard when you're literally seeing like some games that are better, that not I don't want to say better, some games that look better than others and are still doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It just bothers me.
Right.
I have conceded to the fact that I don't have a good argument, since now it's you know, I know it's a thing. It's not going to change. You know, my only thing is I can't believe the amount of people that are saying like it's okay. Like, no. Starfield and Xbox Series X is a bad look. It's a look that we're gonna accept, but then let's not pretend like it's okay. It's not okay. It's just the reality of what's gonna happen. So we're gonna accept it. Plenty of times in our life we accept things that aren't okay just because that's just the way it is. You know.
And I mean that's
If
something something you guys got to deal with. See, I'm on PC, so I'm like, you know what? You deal with you got to deal with. I'm not playing it on the Xbox. I'm playing on PC.
Right. Well, sometimes you guys got to deal with stuff too. Like if a game's not optimized, there's not much you could do about it.
Yeah,
you know what I
just
mean?
refund it, and then you go on and play a different game in your backlog. You know, it is what it is, right? Yeah.
And that's the other thing too. You know how many games that are on the Xbox Series X that do hit 60 frames that we still haven't played, you know? Oh, that's what I want to talk to you about, ISO. So you remember how I was playing Atomic Heart and you were watching me playing, you were like, oh damn, it looks way better with the FOV all the way up.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Right. And I was telling you, I was like, well, yeah, you just change the FOV. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Like, you know, you play first person shooters a lot. I would think that's like one of the first settings you change. And you were like, no, I couldn't do it on my PC. And I wasn't understanding what you were saying. I was like, what do you mean you couldn't do it on your PC? And then finally you told me like it wasn't an option when I played it.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, these games are legit games. Nowadays, games get better the more you wait to play them.
Yeah, that's why we mentioned before, if you're a patient gamer, you're ultimately winning, because when you finally choose to play the game, when you know it's good and fixed with whatever issues it had on release, like, you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, it's like a Plague Tale Requiem. Like I said, anybody that plays a Plague Tale Requiem now, bro, you're gonna have a great experience.
Yeah,
you're gonna be
60
running
FPS.
that game at 60 FPS. What? I had to play it at 30 or 40 with VRR. Like, yeah, 30 with, 40 with VRR was fine, and I enjoyed it at 30 frames per second still, but 60 frames is gonna, man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
I hate too when people act like frames don't make a game look better. Like, obviously the main function of 60 frames is to make the game feel better and be more responsive, but the game literally looks better because the fluidity looks better. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Damn.
What do you think? The games look better to you too?
Yeah, it's a smoother experience, which makes it look
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let me catch up with chat. I saw a lot going on. Let me see.
Oh, what they want. Better not be messing with me,
All
man.
right, so the PlayStation box says 8K on it too. It does. Yeah, that's right, Sev. Haters gonna hate says, look, 30 FPS is just unacceptable. Screw that. Oh, screw what the Xbox fanboys say. We gamers need to have standards. Technically, these companies scamming us as fools. Microsoft scammed us into buying the Series X. Sev said, do you want to know why you're getting 60 FPS? Haters gonna hate said, PlayStation scammed us on the low too. OG90 said, console warriors. Harold said, yeah, the norm is that your game has both options. Yep. Maker says, Series X definitely isn't a scam. For what you pay for, you get a solid rig. Ruben said, exactly, Doc. It's not okay. People even saying 60 FPS is just a buzzword. What you mean buzzword?
Bro, I saw that. Destin said that.
Wait, what? What you mean
Destin,
buzzword?
the dude from IGN said that 60 frames per second is just a buzzword. It was like, what?
Yeah,
What is this
what?
guy talking about? I swear to God.
Yeah,
I swear to God he said that.
I don't know. That's kind of wild. Seth said, Doc, if you want performance, you get a PC. That's how it's always been. Console is take what you get in these companies cap, and now you know that you don't. Wait, now you know that, don't you? Let's see. Crow said Callisto Protocol was broken on PC. I played on the Series S. Yeah, Callisto Protocol was fucked up. Haters gonna hate said no, Series X is a scam. I'm getting 30 FPS games. Crow said when it was $29.99. PS5 is a scam too. Maker said we just have to understand it will struggle with newer games since it is 3 years old now, just like how you get new phones / hardware every so often. Sev said, I agree that 60 is better, but you have to have the power to support that, and consoles just aren't powerful. Sorry to tell you. I bet you within the holiday season of this year, either PlayStation or Xbox will have a mid-gen refresh pro system announced. Maker said it's why mid-gen... Where'd it go? Why the fuck did it move? God damn it. Oh, it's why mid-gen refreshes exist. Ruben said the Series X is powerful enough. It's just poorly optimized from Bethesda. Crow said all consoles are scammed. Nintendo, I can't say the same for them because they make it clear what they excel in. Sev said, Rune, you know nothing about development. Maker said, damn, people who don't work in IT really show themselves. Rune said, I know facts are facts. Jason said, well, they did downgrade some things to get 60. Harold said, I don't think the hardware is the issue. It really is devs. Publishers not making 60 FPS as standard because if it was priority, it would be done. Seth said you get 60 FPS because of the cross-gen, but that's over now. Seth said even PlayStation leaving PS5 behind. The only difference is you have one platform to consider. Oh, PS4. They're leaving PS4 behind. More and more 30 FPS games are coming in systems. Just you wait. People like cough in this chat making excuses for 30 FPS. I swear I'll whoop these clowns' ass for holding gaming back. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So this is my thing, right?
Yeah.
So you would think, right? Because I mentioned this before. I would prefer to see a 60 FPS option for games, but we've been getting 30 FPS games. And simply put, do you know why we've been getting 30 FPS games, Doc?
No, why?
Because to me, it seems like they're trying to focus on fidelity way more than performance.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They are,
So
yes.
it's like,
I agree with that.
So really, what do gamers want? I get you want options, but if you couldn't get an option, you either get 60 with, slightly better fidelity from last gen, but still 60, or you get better fidelity with 30. I mean, I don't know. You guys got to figure this shit out. I'm on PC. I'm good regardless. I'm going to get what I want to get, 1440p, 60 plus. That's what I want. That's what I get. I have the hardware to support it. But I feel like the consoles right now, right? Everyone is stuck in 30 FPS is fine, but then you have the side that wants 60 FPS. What side is really the majority? I have no idea. But it sounds like the 60 FPS guys are the minority because people are buying 30 FPS games.
We are the minority.
Right?
I don't know if you saw that apparently the Xbox Series X sales went up As
went
soon as
up.
the showcase was done, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did. I think you said that actually.
it went up by like a ridiculous amount. I was like, ah, damn.
So I mean, hey, what can you do? If you guys are stuck on a platform that only does 30 FPS, I don't know what to tell you. And I pretty much Sev says it simply too, like go to PC then. It sucks.
Go to PC.
I don't know what to tell you. I really don't, you know? Because I can't control what Xbox does. I'm not on the platform enough to even do that. Same thing with PlayStation. I'm not on the platform enough to even really have a valid opinion. All I know is majority of the games I end up getting on console typically have a 60 FPS option. Because if it was 30, I wouldn't buy it. I'll wait. I would wait 100%.
I think these consoles are strong enough to do 60. It's just they don't want the games to look, quote unquote, to look bad. But it's like some people, like again, give it the choice. Give us the choice. Give us the choice. That's all it is.
And I see what you're saying,
I don't.
Purple.
I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that chooses to play their games in fidelity mode. But I'm sure those that do love that that's an option. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's just I don't I don't know what the how to solve this problem of people wanting 60 but only getting 30 on consoles.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I would think that people are demanding it, but it seems like, yo, you're the minority, bro. Like we don't give a shit about you. Cause guess what? We'll release this game and we got a hell of people buying it.
Right.
And a hell of people are saying good things about it. And people are impressed with the game regardless. I don't know what to do. It's like, well, people love the game. It's just this, that other small group of people that are like, bro, give us 60 FPS. It sucks. Like it sucks. Not everything is equal. It's terrible.
You know what I was thinking about too? I was talking to my son about this. It's like a game that I would be extremely disappointed if it didn't have a 60 frames per second mode. And now that I'm thinking about it, this game is supposed to be massive as well. What if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out on console and it's at 30 frames per second?
Shit. What how was it for the original? Do you know?
The original was 30 frames.
Ooh, was it? Then shit.
But
I don't know.
it's a PS3 game.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is a PS3 game.
Yeah, but see, again, what if their focus is, yo, we want this game to look as amazing as it can at 30, and then we'll do a 60 FPS patch way later on. But see, that's another question. It's like if you could do 60 later on, then yeah, what the fuck is it then? I don't know. I don't see. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. Like I really don't know. Let me catch up with chat real quick.
Okay.
Let me scroll up. Let me see. Haters gonna hate, spitting facts. These dudes act like Starfield is too ambitious or crazy. Nothing about this game is different from what's done in Fallout or No Man's Sky. Haters gonna hate, say people like Plume Network for defending 30 FPS. Shake my head. Who's Plume Network?
Yeah, Plume Network. You don't know what Plume Network is?
Oh,
you probably do.
No, who's Plume?
No?
No, I have no idea. Like,
No?
is it a content creator?
Yeah, he's a content creator.
Oh yeah, I don't know who that is. Like I've never watched anyone called Plume Network. Let me see. So Purple says some of us can afford it. Sixer said go to PC irks people because there's truth to it. It's a valid solution, and it is. And it's like I'm not saying go to PC. Like I'm saying when I say go to PC, I'm not saying it out of spite. I'm not saying it to make it seem like PC is always better. But it's like, look, if you really want those options all the time, your best bet is PC. It is as simple as that. Your best bet is PC.
I really don't like that statement though. That really does bother me too. Because again, it's like we know what these consoles promised. Even if it wasn't like direct or they were like up to or whatever, like again they have interviews of these people talking as if they prioritize frames and all that sort of stuff. It's like, how you gonna say you prioritize frames and you have a game running at 30? If you really prioritize frames, you're gonna make sacrifices to the game in other areas. And that's one of the things I said that people got mad, that I was like, yo, like I don't care about going to 1,000 planets. Like that to me, that okay, cool, but unless all 1,000 planets are gonna be awesome, which we know there's no freaking way they're gonna be able to do that. Like I don't care about going to 1,000 planets. Like what do you mean? Give me freaking 50 planets that I can go to and have the performance be stellar. I'm down with that. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, Doc. So obviously you said they promised you, right? That's what you said. They promised you this is how it's gonna be.
They insinuated. That's a better word.
So they insinuated or promised? Like
No,
what?
they,
Is,
they insinuated that that these consoles were going to be powerful and that, or this console was going to be powerful. See, I can't even talk trash about PlayStation right now, because all PlayStation first-party games have
60.
a performance mode.
Yep, they do. They do.
Every single one of them.
So this is my
even the ones that aren't running on the PS4, because somebody's going to say that, well, they're all less. No, Ratchet and Clank doesn't run on the PS4. So there you go.
Yeah.
And here's another thing too. There's no question if Spider-Man is gonna run at 60 frames, right? And then people are like, well, you can't compare a Spider-Man to Starfield. Well, here's the deal, right? Now that Starfield's gonna come out at 30, it better fucking be amazing. It better be phenomenal.
Right.
It better make sense. Redfall made no sense. The way it looked, the first person shooter made no, like, why is this game now 60, right? But now the flagship title, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, let me continue reading chat. Sev said if you're unhappy with 30 FPS on consoles, yes, go to PC. It's the only place you can guarantee the performance you want if you have the hardware to support it. If you can afford multiple consoles and a $2,000 TV to play them on, you can afford a gaming PC. Turns out if you want more, you have to pay more. How shocking. Yeah, not really. Harold said, why does it keep moving down, you motherfucker? Yeah, it's out of our control. The devs choose to not make 60 FPS a priority, so the only thing we can do is buy a PC. Sev said Red Dead Redemption 2 was 30 FPS on consoles too, and nobody was talking shit about that. Oh, was it? And hey, Red Dead Redemption 2 was amazing.
Yeah, but Red Dead Redemption came out on what? The PS4, right?
Oh, this is true too, yeah.
Come on now. That's what I hate. I hate when we try to act stupid. It
Let's
came
see.
out on a freaking PS4.
PC is the only true next gen.
So hold on. So Sev, what you're saying is we will never get to a situation where consoles will run games at 60. That's what you're saying, Sev? We will never get to a situation. Oh, it's a console. It'll never do 60. Every console until the end of mankind will always run at 30 frames. No, I want to know, because you just brought up a game, Red Dead Redemption 2, and here's the thing, like, then again, we act like Red Dead Redemption 2 wouldn't be better at 60 frames. Name me the game that runs better at 30 frames. That playing it at 30 frames is a better experience. There is none. Like, yo, like the best statement anyone has ever said is, if you care about frames, get a PC. That is a valid statement. Anything else after that is asinine. Anything else after that is asinine. You trying to defend a game. Even I see people talking about Breath of the Wild and all this other stuff, and it's like, yo, no one is saying that Breath of the Wild is perfectly fine at 30 frames. If Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom ran at 60, it would be a better game. It would be a better game. That's all we're saying. Like, it's like, those are great games, but it would be a better game. But again, when they try to compare that shit, it drives me crazy. Right? So because you're looking at a Switch, something that's less powerful than some people's cell phones, and they want to compare it to a $500 console. That's ridiculous. Yo, Starfield running at 30 frames per second is an L. Yep. Because it was the flagship game for Microsoft. Microsoft's biggest, most beautiful, most dominant game is going to be a game that's stuck at 30 frames per second. And then they come out and said that they did it because they wanted to. It was their art style choice. That to me makes no damn sense to me. It was their choice. We wanted people to have not to lose the detail in the fidelity. Like, let me choose that. What I think is, I think it can't run at 60. Or maybe they don't know how to use the box, like I said in my video. Just get a PC is the perfect answer to the frame situation. So I've conceded ISO. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. My Xbox Series X is a low-end PC that can't run games at 60 frames per second. Only just some. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a Game Pass machine as well, because if it wasn't for Game Pass, there'd be no point in having the Xbox Series X. That's it.
And it is what it is.
Is what it is,
Yep.
ISO.
Don't worry, I'll be playing Starfield at 60.
Mother.
I don't got that problem. That's why I got a PC, you know? That's why I invested in it. But that just sucked, though.
Look what Seven said. Look what Seven said. Look. This is the shit that drives me crazy, ISO.
Go ahead, read
Stop
it.
pretending like all games are the same. It's just not true, and that's not the case. What game, Severin? Name me the game, Severin, that is a better experience playing it at 30 frames versus playing it at 60. Tell me the game, Severin. Tell me the game. Please tell me the game. ISO, can you think of a game that's
No.
better to play at 30 than to play at 60?
No, I mean 60 is always gonna be a better option, but I think he's not
Oh,
talking
okay,
about.
okay, Six Lair. Translate. What is he saying? Okay, what are you saying? Speak English then. What are you saying? Because when did I pretend that all games are the same? Wulong is better to play at 30 frames per second than to play at 60?
Oh no. He said it's at 30 is trash.
Oh, I was about
Yeah.
to say. Okay.
I was like, wait, would it be?
Okay, Six Lair, what did he say? No, what did he say, Six Lair? He said what he said. What did he say? And he said every game is different. What okay, and when did I say every game wasn't different? What's that argument? Every game is different. Yeah, every game is different. What's the point? Oh, here goes Room. He's saying games like Spider-Man aren't as complex as Starfield. What? Okay. So what does that mean? Even though that's a bad excuse, it'll still be 60. He said what he said. That's deep. No, that's not deep at all. Purple. Don't applaud that. No one said, you said, or didn't say anything. He's saying what he's saying. Which what is he saying, Six Lair?
God damn. You know this reminds
Here we go.
me of?
Here we go.
Wait. You want to know what this reminds me of for whatever reason? You ever watch Rush Hour 3?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you remember the scene where they go?
What he said? Yeah. But what he said? Yeah.
No, they're in a dojo. Remember? And he's like,
Yeah.
He's like, where is you? No, I am me. No, who's me? No, I am you. Like, no, you is me. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Like, that whole scenario. That I'm literally listening to you and everything happening. That's literally what came to mind.
All right, let me see. So he repeated it. Oh, I guess he's trying to make another thing. Would you compare God of War, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal to be the same as Starfield? When did I compare them to be the same, Severin? When did I compare them to be the same? That's what I want to know. And here's the thing: what are we comparing? You have not played Starfield. I have not played Starfield. We have not played Starfield. What the hell are you talking about? What are we comparing? Because we haven't played Starfield. All those other games you can play. Don't be dumb either, because you know that these developers will show us something, and then we actually play the game. It's not what they showed us. This has happened plenty of times before. So how dumb could we be? What I do know is that all those games, even God of War, that doesn't need a 120 frames per second mode, has one. Spider-Man doesn't need a 120 frames per second mode, has one. So what? So what are you defending, Severin? Aren't you the PC gamer? Why are you defending 30 frames per second? You make no sense right now. Look what Harold said. It doesn't matter how complex Starfield is. 30 FPS is worse than 60 FPS because based on what Sev said, if Xbox put a restriction on 30 FPS, it wouldn't be possible to be made. I would hope all those PlayStation games have 60 FPS mode because they aren't very complex. How complex is Starfield, Severin? Have you played it? Or you just know what they told you? 60 would be better, yes. You have to have the power. Okay, there you go. So shut your mouth, Severin. So we agree. 60 would be better. So what are you arguing? You're arguing just to argue now. I hate people that argue just to argue. 60 would be better. That's it. Shut your mouth. Exactly. I agree. 60 is better. Correct. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Sixler, he said what he said. 60 would be better. That's facts. What do you mean you're not arguing with me? How you gonna say? You gonna make me jump out the damn window? Zev on that salsa. I will give me. Here goes Sixler. Here goes Sixler. He asked you what's the difference.
Wait,
The
what?
difference. What's I'm about to kill Sixler? Purple. Hate is a strong word. I do hate people that argue just to argue. I thought me and him were arguing. Apparently he's not arguing with me, so apparently he agrees. Okay, so what? I'm so confused. So did it sound like he was arguing with me?
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what the initial thing was about at this point.
Xbox needs to riot to performance mode Starfield. Said basically saying consoles are too weak to run such a complex game as Starfield. Cool.
But that does depend if they actually do what they say they're doing. That's the problem. And no one knows yet.
Exactly. We shall see if they execute it.
Yeah, that's why, like, in the beginning we said the whole thing with the 30 FPS, right? Again, we can all
Passionate Purple.
Yeah, he's passionate. We all know 60 FPS is in fact, like, it is factually better than 30. With the scope and the ambition of Starfield, they only get an ever so slight consideration as to why they're doing 30. But that doesn't excuse the fact that it's still 30. But they get it's like, okay, we can kind of see it, but that still sucks. That still sucks. That's still kind of shitty.
And that's my whole point, right?
Yeah.
So Harold, right? Harold's translating for Seb. Seb basically saying consoles are too weak to run a game such as complex as Starfield. We gotta see what this game and how complex it really is. That's what we gotta do. We gotta actually wait to see when this game comes out and see exactly what it is. You know what I mean?
Right,
Also,
right.
keep in mind, Doc, that this has to run on Series S. Yep, that is true. Unfortunately, 60 over 30 dub, but it cannot do it. What the fuck do you expect? I expect 6-layer for people not to cap. So the same way that you're saying the 60 is greater than 30, I expect people to be like, yeah, 60 is greater than 30. But now people would be like, 30 is fine. 30 is fine. No, 30 is not fine. It sucks that it's 30. That's all I want. We're gonna accept it, but it sucks that it's 30.
Yeah, and I think that's fair.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the whole thing.
you're
Yeah,
gonna tolerate it.
what else can I do? There's nothing I can do unless I get a PC.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't buy the complex argument until I play the game. Facts, Harold, because how many times have they told us things and lied? How many times, and not just one developer, all of these developers. You remember Cyberpunk, Watch Dogs, Anthem, what else? Redfall. Ain't nobody thought Redfall was gonna do what it did. Listen. I didn't say it was good at 30, Doc. I said it was understandable and told you why it is. It's understandable because the hardware is not strong enough. Right? Look at haters gone hate. Complex argument is just a statement to lie. They know these gamers believe anything they say. So why is Redfall 30 frames per second?
Who knows? That's the crazy thing. It
Why
wasn't
is-
ready.
why-
It wasn't
why-
ready.
why- why is Gotham Knights 30 frames per second?
Oh, because you were unbound by co-op or what the fuck?
Untethered
Yeah,
co-op.
untethered. Yeah, yeah.
Why is a Plextel Requiem 30 frames per second? Oh, my bad. It's 60 now. My bad. It's 60 now. They updated it. Okay. But wait, Redfall's getting a 60 frames per second patch, right?
Yeah, it's just coming later.
Okay.
So it just
Why?
sounds like it wasn't ready.
Why?
I don't
Why?
know.
Because then here's the problem, Sev. Here's the problem, Sev. This is where you're gonna look pretty dumb, Sev. So be careful what you're saying. If they come out and say that they're gonna patch Starfield and it's gonna have a 60 frames per second mode on the Xbox Series X, then what's the excuse then?
It wasn't ready.
No. He can't use that excuse. Sev said that the console's not strong enough to do it.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
But if they come out and they say that a patch is coming out, then what are you gonna say, Sev? Exactly.
Yeah, ISO the 3080 at its finest. Facts.
You see the Golf Crow. I agree with him. Performance mode is possible. These devs just don't want to do it.
And it is what it is.
Is what it
Yeah,
is.
you either accept it and play it, or you go to PC.
Facts.
Yeah. I think it's pretty much as simple as that. Because, like, same concept with previous generation, right? If I wanted to play Ghost of Tsushima, I had to buy a PS4 and play it.
Six Slayer, it's not an insult, dog. Don't be insulted by the truth. If you guys are saying that the Xbox Series X is not strong enough to run Starfield at 60 frames per second, and then later on the patch comes out on the Xbox Series X to run this game at 60 frames per second, you're gonna look stupid. It's not an insult, it's a fact. Like, what do you like? Don't be mad at me. Looking stupid is not a bad thing. It's part of being a human being. People look stupid sometimes. You will look stupid, Six Layer, if you agree that the Xbox Series X is not powerful enough to run Starfield at 60 frames, and then later on a patch comes out to make it run at 60 frames. You see?
All right. So, unfortunately, where's the link? What link?
The link to what?
Yeah, what link? What link we talk about? I do have to go though. As much as I would love to
Where do you gotta go?
Doc, you know what I do on Thursdays? Or well, Wednesdays now.
What do you do on Wednesdays?
I'll tell you on the side.
Okay, tell me on the side.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Every time you contact me Thursday nights. I gotta go to church, bruh.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, geez.
Go to church. Go to church.
I gotta go to church, guys. I have church
That's
Wednesday
beautiful.
nights. I gotta go, and it's literally I gotta leave in 18 minutes. So as much as I would love to continue the conversation,
Oh my God, that's real quick.
yeah, I know. I literally gotta go clean up after the dog, get ready, and bounce. But we appreciate you guys. Awesome conversations. It is what it is. What's going on, Lee Fitness? Sorry, man. We're ending it now, so it is what it is. But hey,
Yeah.
I still be on that Zaw. What the fuck you zazaing about? What the hell? All right.
Hey, for Six Layer and Severin, I'm gonna make a video about what we spoke about today, just so y'all don't think I'm being emotional. I'm being truthful. If you guys believe that the Xbox Series X cannot run this at 60 and then a patch comes out, anybody that says that it's because it's too big, too complex, is gonna look stupid. And I'm gonna say that in the video. I don't care who's feeling that hurt. It's the truth.
All right. Well, you guys have a good one, Doc. Appreciate you being on the World War like always. Guys, this was the World War podcast number 64. You have a good one. I gotta bounce. But yeah, peace.
Peace out.